I want to turn myself around like an evil villain.
And we are live. Tim, what are you doing? Okay, anyway, guys,
I
we are
do a
live.
full 360.
Like the wire got in the way.
Welcome back, everybody, to the What Do You Mean by That podcast, episode number 8. And today's lovely guest is the one and only Ham Liddy. Say hi, everybody. Hi, Ham.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Good to finally see you in the flesh on the pod. How do you feel?
The pod. I'm nervous, but I think there's gonna be very funny conversations. Like, I think we're all goons, so
Yeah, you get
That's
that's
crazy.
definitely true.
I'm a fucking intellectual. I don't want to be
Wait,
associated.
quick thing. Are we multi-streaming or no?
I have it on technically, but
Okay.
it doesn't. I mean, I don't know why. I don't know if we're gonna get banned for it or not or whatever. But
Okay. We can edit
no
that out.
snitches.
Yeah,
No
I didn't say
snitches.
anything. I never said
We're
anything.
not multi-streaming.
yeah,
Don't.
No,
we
we're
did
not.
not say that live.
Yeah,
No.
Marty didn't just snitch out the
Streamed
entire
with the laugh.
existence.
Okay, we're live now.
Yeah. Now we're live.
Alright,
That's
alright.
crazy.
Hi, thanks for having me. That was it.
Yo,
I am currently asked.
We need to utilize the soundboard to have like the applause.
can we have booze
Where is it?
instead?
Oh, we need a soundboard for just
Booze.
this fucking podcast room. You know. Yeah, there it is.
That's true. We do need one. All right, Marty, boost the server and give
A
us a
little-
soundboard.
A little intro song.
Yeah. Okay,
That'd be lit.
we need to boost the server to do that.
No, I'm just joking. I have no
Oh,
fucking
okay.
idea.
I'm pretty sure you get like a few custom ones, and then maybe
Yeah.
it gets more, but whatever. Anyway, Ham, why are you nervous? Why are you nervous? We're all friends here. Like, it's the
I
same
don't
thing as if
know.
you're streaming.
No, it's definitely different. Cause like, you know, you guys are like hearing in the flesh, and I can see your reactions if I say something dumb. But like, you know, if I see something dumb on chat, like I could just ignore it or like just ban them. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I think I'm nervous because it's my first podcast, and I feel like I try to work on this, but I get excited, and I talk really fast, and I feel like I don't enunciate everything. So I feel like I'm just gonna get excited and talk really fast, and I talk over people. Yeah.
So you just become word vomit after a while.
It's just one big just chatting stream though.
All right, I have a
That's
goal.
all it
I'm gonna
is.
try to get Hams to fucking like really fuck up the words that she's saying at like
All
Mach
right,
10.
you know what? I feel like I'm gonna stutter real hard, and then I'ma just disconnect.
We're known to make our guests uncomfortable.
Yeah.
True. On purpose,
Yeah.
though.
Yeah,
I'm
every single
Yeah.
time at the end of the podcast, we asked them like, "Hey, how do you feel about that?" Like, I hated it. Like, this was the worst experience I've ever had in my entire life. Every
Yeah.
time. But
Right.
We actually had 3 people quit streaming because of it. It's crazy. They just gave up. That was
Blocked,
it.
ban, reported.
Yeah.
That's great.
But yeah. So Hams, you just actually finished a live stream just now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Why? That's why
I
we were a little bit
clutched up.
late. Oh, you clutched up.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. I really
That's
did.
not
What
I
do you
saw.
mainly stream on Twitch? those who
I
don't
mainly
know.
stream Fortnite right now. I feel like it does change, as my peoples will not agree with that, but I think it does change. When I first got into streaming, I played Dead by Daylight like religiously, and then COD came out. So I would play. I jumped a little bit ahead. I played Halo and DBD like inter. I don't know. At the
Interchangeably.
same time, like I would play. What?
Halo
Interchangeably.
Infinite?
Interchangeably, yeah. I would play like I'd be like, okay, I'm trying to play Halo, and then hop on DVD, and they're like 2 different games. So I don't know. It was really cool to like mix it up. And then COD came out. It was my first COD. It was Cold War, and I had a lot of fun on that game. I think I dropped DVD completely, and I was like just grinding the heck out of that. That was really fun. And then yeah, I got into Fortnite. I think I went back to DVD for a minute, and then I've mainly been streaming Fortnite for a year now. I know.
Damn, dude.
So you were playing
And I
Halo
have
Infinite?
no. It was MCC. Infinite wasn't out yet, so it was mainly
Oh.
Halo 3.
Oh,
But
cool.
when I first started playing MCC, it was like all of them, or except the 4th one. So I would just play all the playlists, and it would just like change. But I have like 500 or 600 hours in DVD, and I played that for 2 years straight. And I checked recently, and I have like 1,100 hours on Fortnite, and I've only played for 1 year, so I've like doubled it. And I haven't like worked less or anything like that. Like I still work the same amount. So yeah, I don't know how that happened. I need to touch grass. I'm just kidding.
Damn, I don't even think
But
I have
yeah.
1,100 hours
That's
on
crazy.
Apex.
No way, really?
I have like, I definitely have 1,000, but not 1,100. Like I'm getting there, but
Somebody has to fact check this right now.
Fortnite
Did Ham play more Fortnite than Marty has played Apex in under a year?
Fortnite is definitely my most played. I think I have 1,600 hours. And I've been playing since it came out. So I've been playing for years and years, and you're catching up to me. So that's crazy.
Martinez
Still,
1069.
Horrible at the game. No, just kidding.
1069 on Apex.
Yeah, 1069.
Oh my god,
She passed you in a year.
that is crazy. I've been playing Apex since like April of like 2021. So yeah.
In about 2 years, she
That is
passed. You had
crazy.
2 years, Martine.
Putting in the
Yeah, I'll have
short.
to post I have to take a screenshot and post
Bruh, go take a shower, play some other games.
It's-
Jesus.
it. Oh my god. I think it's coming up on 1,100. It's
Did
not
you play
at 1100.
Fortnite in the early days?
Me?
Yes.
No.
No,
No,
you
not at all.
started,
A
right?
year ago, I picked it up because everyone was like, "Oh, play Fortnite. It's no builds, da da da, something different." And like, I was like, "Okay." So I started playing no builds, and it was really fun. I had a lot of fun on no builds, and I was like, get the hang of it. I remember one of the first times I played was with Martine, and I remember like going up to each gun and I'd like hover over it, and like before I pick it up, I'm like reading what the name is, and like I'd pick it up and shoot a little bit, and then I put it back down. And I go to the next. I was so like such an NPC, like such a bot. And then I don't know, a lot of my friends were like, "Oh, get on builds, get on builds." And I was like, "Oh hell no, like I'll never play builds because it just looks so sweaty." And I was like scared of it. And we started playing builds, and I don't know, like we just got a lot of wins. And I mean, obviously, like the first few are probably like bot lobbies. So I was like, "Oh snap, I'm getting a lot of wins on builds." So I started playing a lot of builds. So I was like, it's kind of easy. Like I don't even be building and we still win. So I would just get like so hyped, like, oh snap, I'm really winning on builds. And there was like a little flex. Like, yeah, I play Fortnite, builds, I don't even build. So, but now honestly, I've been at that point. I just haven't had time, but I do want to like practice and like do strategize with builds. Like I want to watch YouTube videos and like get better at it. I don't want to just like I like panic build. I'll get scared and just like throw up a wall and like or box up and just like take minis, and then they pickaxe the wall and then kill me, and I'm just like, "Oh." So I do want to strategize, and people are like, don't box up, you have to make like a long box and then like go between the two because people could shoot at one, you could heal on the other. And I was like, oh okay, that's smart. Yeah, so I do want to practice my skill or whatever.
There's a lot of strategy that goes into it. I think it's more than just reaction. I think it's like a chess game kind of. So you got to kind of outthink
Yeah.
your opponent and just kind of find a little loophole to beat
Yeah,
them.
like
So
think what they're thinking and then think
Yeah.
ahead and then
Mhm.
react.
Yeah.
It's a lot, yeah. But I think a lot of people complain about like, oh, I don't want to play builds. Like they build a Eiffel Tower in 2 seconds. Like I personally have had very like it's like people like laugh like, oh no, it's not skill based. Like I feel like my lobbies have been very skill based. Yeah, like there have been some challenging opponents, but it's never to like scare me away from the game for forever. I don't know. I think they're pretty equal when it comes to like the skill. So I think it's a fun, challenging game. You have to play better people to get better at games. I think that's all games.
Yeah, that's how it is in all
Yeah.
games.
Yeah, I see you play a lot of the sandbox modes, the creative builds with like
Like
8
every two
people in the
seconds they come
box
after me. I'm
fights.
like, stop going for the
Yeah.
weakest link. Y'all some hoes. Like, let me practice.
It is
But
sweaty, but
yeah,
it's very good practice against
it
like
is
a full
fun.
team. It is
Yeah,
very fun. Yeah.
it's real fun. There's so many game modes on Fortnite. Like, not just like building. There's like gun game, and then there's like COD maps like Nuketown and stuff like that. I'm like, what the heck? It looks so crazy. I think that's so cool though.
Someone just said they have only up now in Fortnite, like the mini games.
Yeah, they
Really,
do.
really?
Yeah.
Oh
I
wow.
haven't played it,
Made-
but they were
they
talking
made the
about
map.
it. That is crazy.
Yeah, if you don't want to pay for the game, you can just play it in Fortnite for free.
For real, for free. Is only up you have to buy it or
Yeah, I think it's like $10, $10 to $15.
okay. Do you know like how long the game is? Like Is it a story mode game, and then like after a certain level, obviously you're at the
Only
top?
up?
I don't think it's. I think it's
think
just you gotta
You
get as
just
far as you can make it.
go up. It's
Yeah.
it's like one of
It's
those
Isn't it like that? The one
You
that
run
guy
out
was
of
getting
health?
out with the hammer.
Getting over it. Yeah.
it's like getting
Yeah,
over it.
that
Have you
one.
played Getting Over It or heard of it? It's basically it's supposed to be a rage game where like you climb and keep climbing, but it gets more difficult as you go up.
Oh.
And if you make one
okay.
mistake, you will fall all the way down. Yeah. So
Oh,
it's
So you can
wow.
spend people will
very
spend like hours climbing and then like fucking fail, and those are just like, oh,
yeah, it can be very
Oh,
triggering
God.
for some people, and by some people I mean me, because I played Getting Over It once, and I literally just
Yeah.
just
That's
walked out of the
very
room.
rage-inducing.
I just walked out of the room. I was like, I don't want to play this game anymore.
I have a question for you guys. If ever, what's the first game or most memorable like rage quit you've ever? I have a game, and I don't be rage quitting. So, what's maybe one game that freaking triggered the f out of you, and you just like will never touch that game again, or maybe it was just like a memorable like, oh my god, I can't believe I reacted that way. It was just like such a rage quit. For me, it was Among Us.
Among Us.
With my own friends. Okay. I was streaming. It was when that game was like all popular. Everyone was playing, and my friends, like I was streaming. I swear, I was reading the chat. I wasn't even the killer. I was being honest, and I did not know the names of the rooms. And they were like, "Bro, Ham's lying. Like, why?" She didn't even know what room she was in, and I was like, "I was the one with the thing, and I couldn't. I was like, "Fuck!" I was reading the chat, and then they were like, "Nah, get Ham." And they would always vote my shit out like right away. And obviously, it would be the killers doing it every time, and they're all convincing. People were like, "Oh yeah, like she really does not know. She was not reading chat. Her shit was dry." I'm like, "Bro, yes, I
Damn.
was." Like,
Damn.
bro, I've been going on
Brutal.
tangents, like you know what I'm saying. I'm like, leave me alone. So
Shit's brutal. Not the
I
chat was
hate it.
dry.
Just
You
chat
end
was
up in a
dry.
hurry.
That's crazy.
I was fucking trying my hardest, and yeah. I swear I was not lying. I was like, bro, I'm not the killer. Like they would not believe me. No one would believe me.
Damn,
Like,
that's why Ham
fuck
didn't want
this
to play
game.
Among Us on my birthday.
You wanted to play Among Us on your birthday?
friendships.
No, I'm
You hate
joking. I
that
didn't want to
That
play.
game does ruin friendships.
It does. But I feel like any of like that's like playing like Monopoly with somebody and they whoop your shit. Just like
Okay,
certain
but
games
like
like
that's
that.
only because you let it, you know? Like Among Us, like it's literally just supposed to be a game about
You're getting
like,
gaslit.
yeah, just
It's the
getting gaslit,
gaslighting.
you know? Just try to be the best gaslighter. And
Yeah.
some people are better than others, and you just gotta accept that.
Didn't I remember we played Among Us. Didn't I gaslight BB-8 like really hard in Among Us? And he
Yes.
voted
And he
Becky out or
voted
something
Becky
like
out.
that.
It was like
Yeah,
the
I remember.
most obvious situation where we were just like together and they're like the last people in the whole game. And you're like, no, it's BB-8. BB-8, it's Techie. Vote him out.
It worked.
And people, he did vote me.
And then BB was like, "Do I
Oh.
trust you? Do I trust you, Tim?" And then you were like, "Yes." He's like, and he just said silent. And then at the very end, we just see that Decky's voted out. I'm like, "Oh my fucking god! How do you fall for that?
Because I would never lie to my friends.
You literally lied to him."
That was a lie.
It was a half truth.
No, it wasn't. It was a full blatant lie. But
It
yeah,
could have been the truth.
no, those kind of like moments are funny as fuck though. Like where you know, in Among Us, it's mostly just fun, right? It's just bullshit
Yeah.
fun. But
But
Fuck
sometimes
that
you really
game. I would
gaslight
never play that
somebody.
game ever again. Also, that one setting where it's like it doesn't tell you who was the killer after all, that fucked me up, and like people didn't want to admit it.
no,
And I
that's
was
what
like,
makes it fun. That's what makes it even more fun.
I-
Makes it more cunning.
Fuck
No, I
that
like to
game.
know who did it though. Like I want to know who gaslit me.
Yeah.
You find that out at the end.
You don't.
Oh wait, no, wait. Ham, are you saying that there's one where like you don't know who the killers are afterwards?
Yeah. So like, let's say, like you know,
When you vote someone out, it tells you who that they were a killer or not.
no, at the very
Or-
end of the game.
At the very
You know, how, like the last person gets kicked, and then it like just goes shoo, and like let's say it was
No
like
one knows
Decky and
at
yeah,
all?
you like you
Yeah.
still don't know. It doesn't say like, oh yeah, here are the
I
killers.
haven't played
like,
with that setting on.
There's a setting like
Same.
that. I didn't know that.
I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Damn, that's what.
And
no
that's
wonder
why
Ham's
at the
rage quit
very
that
end
game.
they'd be like, yeah, it was Ham. Like, and I'm like, bro, take that setting off because it wasn't me. Like, I'm gonna prove it. Yeah.
Damn, you was really pressed then.
Yeah, you.
I hate that game. I would never play it again. People were like, let's do community game night and let's play Among Us. I was like, fuck that game. I'm never gonna play that game ever again. Hell no. That's a one
Then-
game. I'm like, fuck that game. Yeah.
Marty's, would yours be getting over it? Since you said you left the room.
Dude, that one pissed me off. That one really. There's actually a clip of me flipping off the camera and leaving the room. Like, I swear to God.
Damn.
But
What did chat do to you?
Do you remember
Dude.
how long you played?
I
Like,
played
was
that
it for
game
X amount?
for like 4 hours because it was for like a
Straight.
it was for like a 12-hour stream I was doing, and I
Uh-huh.
played it for like 3 or 4 hours, and after like the 4th hour, I was just like, no, this is it. I'm done with this fucking game. I haven't touched it
Oh my
since.
God.
I'm trying to think of like a rage-inducing moment though, because I can't really think of anything. Do you guys have one?
I think
think
for
I've
me, a lot
yeah,
of games, like really that frustrate me are the ones that like I'm really interested in or like I have some like emotional attachment to because like Fortnite, for example, like that game can be very rage inducing, but I think that's what gets me to go back and play more to try and like for the next situation that I'm in where I die, like it's like a learning curve. So like I keep wanting to play because I keep wanting to get better. And so I
Yeah.
think it's just like a never ending cycle of me getting frustrated because I die. But then it's also like I can learn from this and be better next time. So that's what keeps me playing, I'm pretty sure.
Decky doesn't rage quit.
So Fortnite's your rage
I
quit?
don't rage quit.
No. I feel like me and Decky are kind of similar. Like, Decky's Fortnite is my league. I just get
Yeah.
annoyed. I'm like, I just want to ruin somebody else's
Yeah,
day
out of all
next
the
time.
games, you get annoyed at League. I notice it.
Yeah. I'll
You're
play
Right.
League and I'm like,
You're critiquing your teammates all the time.
because they make me mad. But no. I think the only game I'll never go back to, though, was this fucking, like, single-player piece of shit game that Slimsy made me play called The Suicide of Rachel Foster. Because it was the most boring experience I've ever had playing a game.
I played that.
I made it to the end, and the fucking game crashed on the last cutscene. I'm never going back to see what happened.
Oh my God.
I refuse. I was
You
so
could just
bored.
YouTube it.
I don't care. I was that mad.
That's
I
funny.
wasn't mad at the. Well, I was mad at the game because that game is boring, and I don't think the story's that good. But just the fact that it crashed when I was at the very end, like the cutscene was about to play, and it went black screen crash. I was like, no, I'm not doing this shit. I think I spent like hours playing it, bored out of my mind.
That is horrible.
Is that the game where you spawn like in a forest and you have to follow like a train tracks
No,
to somewhere?
no.
No?
This is the one where like you're like in a fucking hotel in a snowstorm.
What? Oh, I remember
think
now. Yeah, the one game
I
that
think I
Slimsy made you
have
play.
played that.
That I fucking hated that game.
You
That
looked
made
so
me so mad.
bored during it.
I was, but I promised I would play it, and I was committed.
Did you ever
Well,
beat
you
it?
committed to finishing it.
No, I didn't beat it because the fucking game crashed at the end, and I said no. That was
I'm dead.
yeah, no, that was my drawing. Like I can live with a game make me mad, like for the most part, but if something like that happens, I'm like no. I don't think there's
That's
many games
horrible.
like that.
I think I'd rather play like a game that makes me mad than a game that is just straight up boring. Because
Yeah.
Yeah, facts.
if I'm mad, I'm having emotions at least.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're bored, you're just like, okay, when is something gonna happen? You're like anticipating,
Or when
and
is
then
this over?
nothing
When is this
happens.
over?
Then your game, like your PC dies or whatever. Fucking
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, no.
That's
No,
what made you-
game making you mad though. At least like, wait, when a game makes you mad, do you guys ever like want to keep playing just to ruin somebody else's day? You're like,
No,
wanna
I don't want to make anybody else mad.
somebody else.
No.
That's the only reason I keep going.
No, that's because you're playing multiplayer games that are team based,
It's just, listen,
heavily team based.
it's not about me having fun. It's about ruining somebody else's day.
That's the worst possible feeling.
How would you ruin someone else's day if you're not having fun on a game? Like you're throwing?
No, I just have to like shit on somebody else in the next game to the point that they want to quit.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Alright,
that's pretty much playing League in a nutshell. It's like you don't play because you want to have fun. You play so that way somebody else has a bad experience.
Wow.
League is such a team-based game though. Like if you get a shit team, you're not gonna win. No matter how hard
Yeah.
you try to carry.
Okay, wait.
Like
I think Overwatch is more team based though.
Well,
mm,
yeah, because you can't have a character that solo carries in In League, it's
Overwatch.
possible. No, in League.
Yeah,
You
wait, no, I'm saying you
can.
in League you can solo carry, in Overwatch you
You
can't.
can Overwatch, yeah.
No, you can't.
You can't have
You
someone
have like
that
one person
snowballs.
decides they don't want to play. If everybody on the other team decides they want to play, even if you have like God himself on your team, you're not winning.
Yeah.
I had this guy. I was playing with the homie Goose, and we were like, "Oh, like let's play some Overwatch, whatever." Play like 2 games, and we hopped on. And I love Moira. I know, judge me. So I picked Moira, and like I don't know, I wasn't even like sweaty to pick her. Like I just picked her, whatever, like casually, whatever. And like I don't read the in-game chat, but Goose is like, "Uh-oh." And I was like, "What?" And he's like, "This guy just said if you don't let him have Moira, he's gonna throw the game." And I was like, "Oh." And we had just loaded in. And I was like, and then whatever, we start going, and that guy just like runs straight to the enemy, and they just like kept going right to them and like dying. And the enemy obviously was like killing them. And he's like, "Oh my god, that guy's throwing because he doesn't have Moira."
Oh my god.
I was like, wow, it's really that serious. Like, jeez. And we weren't
Yeah.
even playing comp or anything. Like, literally just like pubs. And I was like, Jesus
Like I could
Christ.
just leave. It doesn't matter.
You can just literally leave.
get
If
in.
it's
That's
a
what I'm
norm,
saying.
they could leave.
I
Yeah.
was like,
They don't track
You
what?
need
you
to
in that.
leave.
I was like, bro, I guess it's that serious. Like, and we
I feel
just
like
left.
Overwatch
We're like, oh,
players
God.
get pressed by the most random shit. Like, didn't
They do.
Puma wasn't Puma playing Overwatch and like he had like his Israel flag on and somebody didn't like that, so they kept throwing his games or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
There's
feel like that
yeah.
happens to him, so he had to
Someone
take it
like
off.
way.
pro-Palestine just
Yeah.
throwing his games simply for that
Yeah.
fact.
No way.
And he was like in a
I swear.
high-ranked comp game too. And
Yeah.
the guy just didn't give a shit.
Yeah, this Puma plays
Jeez.
Overwatch at like a really high level, but they don't give a fuck.
Oh my God.
But it's like the most random shit in Overwatch.
Do you guys
Overwatch-
have
Salty
any
from
moment?
nothing.
Oh, what happened?
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you guys have any moment where like you were playing a game like off stream, or like your Nvidia broadcast was off and you like did something crazy and you went
Oh
to go
my
clip it or
God.
like press
And
it,
it
you're like,
doesn't
what?
work.
No one's gonna
Yeah.
believe me. Like, yes, yes.
When I hit
Oh
the
my
4K
God.
on Pathfinder. That was a fucking crazy ass game, dude. I was playing it.
Did you send a picture after?
I sent a picture of it, yeah, but man, that game was crazy. I was beaming people
Yo,
like crazy.
that was Martine trying to court a woman. It was fucking crazy.
That was trying to court a woman.
Yeah, that was why he popped off so
Well, that
hard.
woman was courted, so I mean.
I know, no, I know, but I think I said
So
that
for your
like
information.
no, I think I literally said it
No,
when
I
he
mean-
sent it. Oh, Martine was playing with a girl. That's why he got a 4K or some shit.
Ooh.
Like that.
Oh no, yeah. So I was playing with CL, and we were just playing Apex because she doesn't really play the game that often, and I don't know. I just popped off that game, and I got 4K. It was really good. It was really fun.
Nice.
Martine, if I was a pretty girl, would you get a 4K every game for me? That's fucking crazy. He didn't answer yes.
Why should I just answer immediately? I didn't think about it.
That was a yes question.
Because
What do you mean?
if I think of you as a pretty girl, I'm just like thinking
What do you mean?
with tits and a beard. Like that's the thing.
What a beard. So wait, your idea of a wait a second.
Oh my God.
So your idea of a pretty girl is a girl with a beard?
Well, no, you as a girl with a beard.
I've seen you without your beard, but it's hard to picture you like still without it the whole time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna shave one of these days and not tell
That's
anybody
your thing.
before I do it.
You don't tell anybody
Go
ever
ahead.
when you're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Doesn't
Tim,
matter.
sometimes do you know when like I type in your chat and like before we meet like AX or TwitchCon, and I'm like, are you gonna shave your beard before you go to that event? And I'm like, this
But I
man's
always
looking
do.
homeless. Like, do not come up to me acting like we know each other. Like, and you're looking homeless.
I'm not
like,
shaving before TwitchCon just because you said that.
I'm bringing a razor and I'm like a buzzer,
That's
whatever the fuck it's
fucking
called.
crazy.
I don't know.
You could say
I
he's
was
your
gonna
do
dealer.
it.
shave recently and I just simply forgot up until the day of and I didn't have enough time to go like get my haircut. And I just never shaved. Never got the haircut.
You be
It was
looking
weeks ago now.
homeless sometimes.
I know, but like I'm too lazy to fix it.
Weren't you supposed to get a haircut the other day?
Yeah, I just never went.
What the Tim, you talked about it on stream, like, oh, I'm gonna get a haircut tomorrow, blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
And then I saw you the next
I
day, you
never
had no
went.
haircut. I was like, what the fuck?
I just didn't go.
Okay.
I was gonna go. I had it planned and everything. I was like, I'm gonna go at this time. The time came, and I was like, I'm not feeling it. I stayed home.
Tim's a gamer.
Yeah.
He's like, I just want to play
He's a
League.
true gamer.
And he's like, you know what? I don't
Yeah.
want a haircut. I'm gonna play League. Is that what happened to him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Listen,
I
I'll
like-
end stream and hop on fucking League.
That's depressing.
I like how I'm not the only guest star on this podcast. We got the infamous orange Gatorade right there.
on my
This
screen,
Gatorade,
it's on your
nobody's ever-
right side, Ham. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Yeah, right there.
Right there.
Sorry, I was looking at my camera.
Listen, this Gatorade, you can't tell, but like some of like the color stays on like the bottom of the thing. It's really
Aw.
gross. If anybody were to drink this at this point, I'm pretty sure they get like hepatitis or something. I don't know.
Okay, so why wouldn't you like get rid of it? Like, what if your mom
I'm
comes in the
committed.
room and it's like, oh my god, I'm tired of cleaning all day because these damn kids don't clean. Wow,
What
a
do you mean?
refreshing drink.
Oh my
Like-
god.
No, they all know
Yeah.
not to
I
drink
thought
that
you just killed
Gatorade.
your
Everybody
mom.
knows about this Gatorade.
So it's
Someone
like a
invite
known
over.
fact. Like,
This Gatorade has been here
Leave
for
it alone.
months.
Oh,
Nobody
God.
and nobody's supposed to touch that.
I was gonna
I
steal
just
it.
kept keeping it at this point. Martine
if I
wanted
was your
to,
mom,
no,
I'd throw it away.
Martine wanted to steal it, and Pandas wanted to drink it, and I was like, no, it doesn't seem like I feel like you would die if you drank that.
Tim, I feel like with enough gifted subs or bits, you would like
You would
take
probably
a sip
drink it,
on
yeah.
stream.
No, I don't do things for money. What am I? Some
If it's not you,
Tim, you
someone
do
you
it for
invite
free.
over is gonna grab
Yeah,
it and
Tim,
drink
you
it
do it for free,
accidentally.
low-key.
No, I would need something out of it. Like I have to get something out of this
A
situation.
community goal.
Money.
No,
A challenge.
What if this girl was like, I'll give you an eighth of coochie. You just have to take a swig of
an
that.
eighth of coochie. What the fuck does that mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Only an
But
eighth?
would you do it?
Just a peek.
You said
Just
some
the
money
peak
can't
is
buy
great.
it. The cooter gotta do it.
No, that's gross. That thing. I don't think you understand this Gatorade. It's been here
What's
for
the
months.
date on it right now? What's the date on it?
It's not expired though. I don't think it is. How do you check if the Gatorade's expired?
There should be a date.
Where? There's no date on this thing.
Oh, because I work at Gatorade, I know exactly where they print it.
No, but like they don't have one on this one.
Oh, it came in a multi-pack? It would have
Yeah,
been on the pack. Yeah.
You work
but
at
I don't think
Gatorade?
I think Gatorade lasts a long time. But like this one's gone.
Do you know when it came into your room? Like how long
No.
it's been there?
It's been months though.
I think it's safe to drink. I think when like schools, like when you have those earthquake kits that everybody brings into school, I think people bring Gatorades and it's fine to drink.
We're gonna trust
at the end of the
schools
semester.
that serve kids prison food
But those are
on
packaged.
whether or not the Gatorade is okay.
Wait, but Dickie, those are packaged in like underground bunkers and stuff, not in the
they're
broad
keeping
daylight
a-
in
they're
Texas
supposed to-
weather.
Yeah, but also supposed to be kept at like a controlled temperature.
But my school, they told us to bring like an emergency kit of like
Where the fuck
granola
did you go to
bars,
school?
granola bars and water and Gatorade, and they would put it in a Ziploc and put it like in a trash can, like everybody's emergency kits. They would put it in a trash can and close it, and it would be like in the corner of the classroom the whole year.
You go to like
guys-
school in a war zone? What the fuck
You guys
was
didn't do
going
that?
on?
It's for like
No.
earthquakes.
Well, I
It's
didn't.
for
No.
earthquakes.
I didn't have that. I didn't have that either.
Damn,
It's for like
Becky.
earthquake emergencies.
Hams, did you have to
My
do
school
that?
didn't care enough about us doing all that.
My school didn't do that
It's
either.
like
though,
you
and,
get
like,
under the table. That's
No,
it.
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
know.
The school wouldn't provide it. You would have to bring it from home.
Yeah, but they wouldn't.
We
I
wouldn't
don't
even
know.
do that either. No.
We had
For
well,
earthquakes?
We don't
No.
have earthquakes on my side of the
Really?
coast, but we had hurricanes and shit. But no,
We just
we would never have
Really?
learn about
You guys
getting
never
underneath
had
our
an
desks.
emergency?
No. We gotta ask Archer if this was true.
What the heck?
We need a fact check.
It's for emergencies though. What if there's like something where you're like
What
stuck
kind of
there for
emergency?
days?
Why would you be stuck in the
We're
school for
we're
days?
eating each other, bro. I don't know what to tell you.
All right, hear me out. If you're in a situation where you're stuck in the school for days, it's already done.
Well, at least you would
Yeah,
have
just-
like food and water.
Why would you want to live in the school?
That's not the point.
Yeah, my teachers
What?
was
When you're
assholes.
forced
I'm
to
not
live in
trying
the
to stay.
school.
Just
No,
kidding, I'm
but
just
like
kidding.
I don't know. But I feel like you can also escape if you're stuck in the school. By the time you get to that food, you could have escaped. Like jump out this fucking window. Where are you in the school? Were you on like the first floor?
No, there weren't floors. It was just
I
like
feel like
classroom.
I feel
You
like
could definitely
earthquake
escape.
kits. That sounds like something like in elementary. I personally don't remember doing that.
Yeah, it was in
and I live
elementary
where
only.
there's earthquakes.
I didn't do
yeah,
it in high school.
but
And didn't give a shit about the older kids.
I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah,
doing
like
that.
lockdowns. You haven't had lockdowns in your school?
yeah.
Lockdowns. What do you mean? Like
Yeah,
where they
like-
would be like
Practice lockdown.
An armed shooter.
They,
Like
lock the
practice
doors
stuff.
and
Well,
Like
we've
a-
had
get
like
under.
my school had lockdowns, and then we had like a couple real lockdowns. But
Yeah, what if
Yeah.
it's like a thing that lasts several days and people are just
it
gonna
wasn't a
go without-
lockdown for that shit. It was just like, oh, somebody's coming with a gun. Like, okay,
Teachers are like,
go
I don't get
home.
paid enough for this shit.
You're gonna go home, Tim?
Okay, go home.
I swear to God, one of the times it happened at like 8th period in a 9-period day or some shit. No, I think it happened 9th period.
Yeah,
It was
9
like
periods?
1:30. They went to lockdown, and I was stuck there for another 2 hours. I was at the point where I was like, "Yo, just let me walk home. If he's gonna shoot us, let me just go."
Like,
I
oh
don't
my
care
god,
anymore.
it's a Friday, bro. Let me go.
Yeah,
It-
I
home.
just wanna
bro,
play
it was
League.
like terrible. It wasn't even league. I just wanted to go home.
Ain't no way I'm gonna be stuck in school till Monday.
Yo,
Yeah, I'm not
At
taking
that-
my weekend.
I'm good. Like I was ready to leave. I'll be like, I'll let you know if the guy's there when I'm out here.
Yeah, they'll let you know. You let them know. You let them know.
Yeah.
My God, Tim.
But I don't know. They had like police at the school. And that made me so mad because I just wanted to leave. Nah.
Ham, you have this very big obsession with Sailor Moon.
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, why is that?
When I was my first like memories of Sailor Moon, I was little and my mom sometimes she would shop at like the Asian markets, and at the time it was like VCR. There was no CD, or maybe
Fucking
no, I don't think
boomer.
there were CDs at this time, or maybe it was just like really cheap. But there was like a box at this one Asian store. There's like a box of just like cassettes, like VCR tapes, or whatever, and there'd be Sailor Moon ones in there, like mixed in, and I don't know who showed me her or what, like, but I just remember going with my mom to the store and like looking in there and digging because some of them would be in Japanese, but some would be in English. So obviously I'd try to look for the English ones, but like sometimes the English ones would have like, Sailor Moon and then it'd say like Japanese letters. And like I couldn't read. I was like literally like kindergarten or something. And I remember like taking some, they're like $1 or 2 or whatever, and I'd get home and I'd put it in. And I'm like, damn it, this was in Japanese. Like I fucking and I'd be like, what a waste. But I would just, I don't know, let it play in the background. I didn't know what they were saying. But yeah, I don't know. I can't tell you one episode. Like I don't know her personality or anything like that. Like I just remember watching the cartoon a lot when I was little, like just having it on. And yeah, I don't know. And I feel like as I got older, I don't know, I just really liked her and she's so cute. And I think it's a little bit harder to find things that are Sailor Moon because like it's easier to find things that are like the newest anime or like the trending anime. So I also like to keep close to me like, oh, that was like my childhood anime. Um and yeah, I like it. I think it's kind of rare to find stuff. So when I do find it, I'm like, oh, I have to have it. I gotta get it or something like that.
I see.
Yeah. Whereas like nowadays it's easy to get like a mug or this or that of like the any anime you could think of. But like Sailor Moon is a little bit like no one's really like buying into it, so they don't really make new stuff for Sailor Moon. So yeah.
I still think there's a niche
I don't
for
know,
it.
she's
There's a lot
cute.
of people that like it.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's not like obsolete. It's not like dead, but it's a little bit
Yeah.
harder to find things.
Hmm.
Like
I
when
think
I
it's
went
still
to
one of the
AX,
goated ones, right?
I was like I think one of two dressed as Sailor Moon. Everyone was dressed as like Nezuko and like
Uh-huh.
the newest like anime from this century. So I was like, oh man, I look like an old head. Like my age is showing right now. Like this anime's from like 20 years ago. Like bruh. So
That was the maid outfits day, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah, what you guys
Damn, we
did.
pulled
That's
up, dude.
crazy.
That was crazy.
How many total were in maid outfits? 12?
I don't know. It
15.
was me, Marty, David, Alan, Pandas, Becca, Jenny, Ari. That's 9. Am I missing anybody?
Jackie,
Emily.
Emily.
Jackie, Emily. That's 11.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like 11 or 12, something like
Yeah,
that. Big
That's so.
group.
I could've sworn it
We
was, like,
pulled up 12 people deep. Yo, when we were at the fucking artist
all
alley and they
in
kept
maid.
making us take pictures together with people.
With,
That was
with guys
fucking
and
weird.
girls. Yeah.
Yeah, they wanted to take the pictures with
That
the
was
maid
crazy.
outfit crew. And it was the sluttiest maid outfit possible.
Your guys'
Yes.
was.
I just remember me and Pandas standing in front of a fucking bathroom, changing into our maid outfits. A security guard walks by, doesn't say shit, just goes right into like the bathroom or some shit. He did not give a fuck about what was going on. I'm like helping Pandas like adjust his upper part because
He's
it
like,
was
I'm
fucking
not
kinda
getting
hard to
involved with
do.
none of that. I don't want none
he
of
did-
that.
If he's
Yeah.
a
Nah.
security guard in LA, he's seen worse, or he's seen like
Yeah.
crazier things.
I mean, we were
Facts.
right by the 18 plus section. He definitely saw worse. They had that giant
Yeah.
like, thick tapestry thing. I wanted to buy that so bad, but there was no way I was gonna get that back to New York.
I was surprised there were so many maid outfit like stands or what are like little like you could buy maid outfits.
Oh
Like there was so
yeah,
many of
that's
them.
where that's where I
Like
bought my ears.
one or two, yeah, but goddamn, there was like every other booth was like maid outfit, get your maid outfit here. I was like, what the fuck? Like that
Yeah,
was crazy. I was like,
that's
oh,
where I bought my
there's
ears at those things. And they had like tiaras and shit too for everything. It was fucking crazy.
Why didn't you buy
Also-
tiara, Tim?
I have this instead.
Didn't I give Pandas my fucking collar?
Did you?
Yeah, I think I did, and he wore it.
not the choker. That was good.
Dude,
That's
I
crazy.
think he wore
I
it
just
too,
listen. I may have worn ears, but you wore like your little gloves and your little tights.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, that's crazy, but you literally
And
showed
makeup.
you literally showed
And
half
makeup.
of your body, Tim.
I don't give a fuck. That's different. That's like going to the beach.
You're a slut.
You wore makeup. That's different.
Mm.
You're a slut.
There's more people at the convention than the beach, bro.
No,
Yes.
no,
Did you not see how many people were at that convention?
bro. There was like maybe 12 people there.
That is crazy.
Okay,
Did you
buddy.
not see the news?
Okay.
There were so many
The
people.
news.
All the videos
I
of
don't
like.
remember shit.
Okay.
I think you're
whatever.
lying.
That's
You going
not-
cap somewhere else.
That's crazy. That's what I hate, man.
Martin,
Yeah.
how long or what was like the taking off of the makeup process for you? Like were you like, oh my god, this shit won't come off, or were you like, oh, this is easy?
Well,
Like
it was pretty
what was
easy because it just they gave me makeup wipes, so it was pretty easy. I just was just rubbing it off. I was like, how do I get this shit off? Because I didn't know how to, like, do I just use water? And they're like, no, just use this makeup wipes. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And
Yeah,
I
it was
just-
rough. It took me like a good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
I did it before I left, like in the car.
Bruh.
I was like, I had to get this off me.
I think it was doing
some
it on
is
the
harder
way.
to get off than others. That's why. I'm just wondering.
Martine, can I do your makeup?
No.
Why?
Why?
Why not?
Why do you want to? For what?
I think it'll be fun. Let me do it.
No.
Next live podcast that we do in
No.
person, let me do it.
No.
Please?
No.
Please?
No.
What if I'm supervised?
No. No.
Why?
No.
Tim, why do you want to do his makeup so bad?
Yeah, seriously.
I don't know. I just feel like I can do it.
Tim, you're gonna poke me in the eye.
No. How would I even do that?
I don't know.
Tim,
I
do you
don't
know
feel like you
what
can't even
does
name like
No.
the stuff. Like what is the stuff that goes on eyelashes?
Mascara.
Okay.
I was gonna say concealer or some shit.
No.
What's the stuff that goes on your cheeks? It's usually pink.
I don't fucking know.
Is that
I'm not
blush?
gonna know shit after that.
Yes, blush. Yeah.
Oh shit, Decky knows. See? So what if me and Decky... Alright, what
Yeah,
if
but he has a
Decky can do...
girlfriend,
Wait a
so
second,
he has
wait a
an
second.
excuse.
Decky,
got no
what if you
business.
do one half of Martine's face and I do the other and we see who did better?
Why me?
He's the guinea pig.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense because Decky has like a shaven face. Why don't we do his?
What?
Decky, can we do your makeup half and half?
No, it's so uncomfortable. I don't know. I don't like when people do my makeup. I get uncomfortable.
You rather do your own?
No.
When
It's,
people do my
an
makeup.
uncomfortable process.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah. it's
Becca wouldn't
very
do mine for
uncomfortable.
AX.
Martine knows.
Yeah, it's very uncomfortable.
Martine knows. Is it really that uncomfortable?
Yeah, it took like 40 minutes, and I was just like, "This is so weird."
I can get that shit done in like 5. Let me do it.
That's not.
No, you can't.
No, you
You
can't.
can. It's still gonna look horrible.
I guarantee
Well-
you'll
Unfinished.
look, I don't know.
Like the difference between like Martine, Tim, and Decky is like Decky would have like a full face of makeup, and you guys have beards, so it'd only be like this much makeup for like.
Yeah, Martine, let me do it. You'd only have like this much makeup.
Yeah, I did. I had a lot of eye
That's all you
makeup
need.
on.
Makeup.
No,
That's all you need, realistically.
I'm
I'll
gonna
make you
give
look
you
like I'm gonna give you a drag queen makeover.
Yeah,
Oh
Martine, let me
my
do it.
God.
no,
Martine, can we put you on RuPaul,
no,
please?
no,
Please?
no.
Think of publicity.
What publicity?
What if you
Make
win?
you TwitchCon face.
Oh my fucking god.
Is this a yes?
No.
I'm gonna get
Do
Martina.
you guys
on
plan
RuPaul's.
on going to TwitchCon 2023?
What?
We'll try to go. I probably can.
Yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Becky,
I will
you
be
guys
there.
going?
Yes,
I
we'll
don't
be
have
there.
any
Yeah.
plans for it though.
Do you plan on going?
Yes. I got my Airbnb booked.
I know that you keep talking about like partying for 36 hours, and I don't believe you.
Yeah, I'm trying to party. I'm trying to not sleep, and we finna walk in cursive, if not all fonts.
I don't believe you. You're old. I feel like you're gonna tap out early.
What the fuck? Ain't no way.
You can't handle the lifestyle. Tony is Martine.
We'll
We're gonna
see.
party for like 36 hours at SwitchCon, me and you. If you make it.
Where?
All over the place. What do you mean where?
Where?
Damn. What do you mean
It's
at
in
TwitchCon, you
Vegas.
fuck?
Vegas,
What do you mean where?
All right. Well, you lead the way.
Okay. Like everything's
He's like
open
at the
24
hotel
hours.
or like.
Yeah.
All right.
Martine,
you-
everything's
Well,
open
there,
like
well,
24
boy.
hours. Like hear me out. We start off with bottomless mimosas in the morning and we end with bottomless mimosas the next day.
the next morning.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then by end I mean we just restart for the next process.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No
right.
sleeping between.
Yeah. If we don't stay up at least 48 hours, we
Power
failed.
naps.
I'll get
Tim's
you
gonna be dead after like.
no. Because hear me out. I'm gonna find the pre-workout with DMAA in it and I'm gonna get it. And I'm party hardy.
It's not gonna happen, Tim.
You don't think I'll do it?
You're
I think you
gonna
can actually
die.
buy DMAA separately and then like just throw it in your pre-workout, so I can just do that.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I'm gonna ask Ari if I can
You
send
want
it
to try
to
that so bad.
Yeah, I want to see what
Tim
it's like.
just likes drugs.
David said like he took like a quarter scoop of one time of something. It was either a quarter or half, and it was like really fucking strong. I need to see what it's like.
You're gonna be like the Alan from The Hangover and just buy roofies from some guy at a gas station.
Bruh.
Be honest, if none of us wake up on top of a hotel roof, did we really succeed?
Like the Hangover.
Yeah.
With one tooth missing.
Yeah.
Tim's gonna be the married one to the stripper.
Why me? I don't want
That's
to.
definitely
I can
your
see
thing.
it.
That's definitely you.
What?
Yeah.
What? No,
Yeah.
Yep.
I wouldn't marry a stripper. That's crazy.
It's because you're a slut.
Yeah, not that you remember, you would black out and do it for sure.
You
Yeah.
also
wouldn't.
sleep like a.
I wouldn't black out and do it. I have to be like okay.
You can't
for-
control it.
Tim,
No,
you would
'cause-
definitely
yeah.
black out and do it.
I need like to be somewhere between
If Elvis is there,
Drunk
you'll be like, fuck it.
and not blacked out to try to pull it off.
Drunk and not blacked out.
Yeah, I can't be blacked out. If not, I'm not gonna want to talk to new people.
How would you know that?
But you haven't been on roofies before,
I
What?
haven't been on movies. It's crazy.
so you don't
How
know.
do you
It's a
know?
different type of high. I don't know
It's the first time for
I-
everything.
because I saw The Hangover. That's like pretty much
Wait,
factual, right?
Yeah, it's pretty much
fuck
the same thing.
roofies. Let's take ecstasy at TwitchCon in game.
Well, let's. They're gonna say it's ecstasy, and it's actually gonna be roofies.
Yeah.
Fuck you, we ball. Let's fucking run it then.
Wasn't
Martine,
the
let's
drug?
take 'em.
Wasn't that the drug he was trying to get in the
Yeah,
first
he was
place?
trying to get
And
Yeah, he was
ecstasy.
trying to get
Yeah.
ecstasy, but he...
Doug
Are you
Yeah.
gonna know the
Brooklyn.
difference between what it looks like?
yeah. Don't worry, I'll look at my drugs before we start.
Yeah, he's gonna take a drug course
Yeah,
101.
he's gonna take them one by one and see how the effects feel. It's like, oh,
Don't
that's roofies. Oh, that's ecstasy.
Would you try any of those, Marty?
Any of those?
Yeah.
I would not try roofies. Probably not. No.
Well, not try roofies, but like, would you take Molly?
I don't know, man. Maybe not.
Why are you so scared?
Because I don't have the need to. I don't have like an interest.
I don't know.
What about you? You would try everything.
Not everything. I wouldn't take anything that's just like straight up life threatening.
Like what?
Fent.
Oh,
Freaking pre-workout that's gets your heart rate.
Okay, but that pre-workout, the
it's
worst that
illegal.
could
I
happen.
wouldn't take anything heart like
Okay, the
life-threatening.
worst that could happen with that mild heart attack. Like, I'm young. That's not gonna happen to me.
Mild heart attack. How do you have a like? What's a mild heart attack? I really don't know.
I would just have a heart attack, but I would be fine.
Oh my god.
I'm built better. I wouldn't lose.
Tim, I think you would like shrooms a lot.
Probably. I keep telling Michael to take shrooms and let me be there, but he says no because he thinks I'll give him a panic attack. It's my
Nightmare,
existence.
nightmare.
Nightmare.
Yeah. Speaking of, wait. Oh wait, no, I never sent the fucking thing here.
What?
God damn it!
Mm.
I found a TikTok of a dude that went skydiving, and like, so you know, like when you go parachuting, you have like your main one and then like the backup one.
Yeah.
He shot his main one with a fucking flare gun so it would burn up, and then he used his other one right after. And I was like, I want to try that so bad.
Why the fuck would you want to?
It looks so fun.
What is wrong with you?
Nothing. Like, hear me out.
He's
Adrenaline
like
is-
nothing.
I'm really curious what Tim's For You page on TikTok is like. Like, I'm really curious.
Yes. No, I wouldn't look. I mean, it's probably like a mild mix of like gym, thirst traps, and then like you should probably take this random pre-workout that'll probably give you a heart attack, and then funny stuff.
I've been getting a lot of Mexican memes recently.
Bruh. Wait, what is your guys' favorite pages then like?
Let me see. Hold on.
Mine's are a lot of tier
Honestly-
lists now. I'm trying to get rid of that
Bruh.
activity on my For You page. I don't want tier lists anymore.
Oh, El Papi Will is a big one. Like one guy that does all the fucking impressions. He does the Cuban one, the Cuban Mario guy. You guys haven't seen that guy?
No.
Maybe I just don't know his name.
He's that one like he has like the fuckboy haircut, the fucking
Is he young, like our age?
yeah, he's hella young. Yeah.
I feel like I know what you're talking about. And
He
does
he
like
made that video with like that one girl as a Yoshi, the other guy as Luigi, and then he has the Mario costume. But he makes a lot of other videos now where he just makes impressions and shit.
I feel like I know what you're talking about.
He's a funny dude. That guy pops up on my For You page a lot. And then a bunch of other Mexican memes.
An intrusive thought.
That
I know I
guy-
can't say this one.
Key, he's on my fucking For You page a lot.
Is that the Valorant guy you're talking about?
The Valorant guy, yeah. The guy who's fucking unhinged.
Martin, are you fluent in Spanish?
I'd say like I'm semi-fluent. I used to be very fluent, but then like I haven't practiced it in a long time.
Do you speak it at home?
Well, no, because I have roommates. But with my back when I lived with my family, I spoke it, but not all the time because I didn't talk to my family like all the time. It was more of like I kept to myself. But when I would go to Mexico, I would talk to my family over there. But I haven't gone in a long time.
Ams, can you speak Spanish?
I feel like I could understand it better than I can speak it. I can speak it, but I second guess myself because there's a lot of not only feminine and male words, it's also like I or you or something like that. So I'll like, and then also it's like describing words are kind of like backwards. So like we say in English orange juice, in Spanish is juice orange. So like sometimes I'll say things in Spanish that are like I'd say it in English. I'd be like, oh, I want orange juice. But like it's not like they don't know. They're like, okay,
Yeah.
here you go. Or something like that. Yeah. So but I used to speak it a lot more in middle school where I lived. All my neighbors were like Mexican and they spoke a lot more Spanish and like they taught me a lot and like they didn't speak as well English and I like would teach them. And we were like little, it's like I was in middle school, but yeah, they would they were like girls and then they had like a younger brother, but they would like call each other like he. They're like, oh my sister, he is going to the store. I'm like, no, say she. But they were just like young, we were all young. But in Spanish, it's a lot of like masculine because you like when you say like, hey, come on guys, but there could be girls in the group.
Yeah.
You kind of just do like the male. Yeah, so I was like, why are they always saying he for their sister? Like that, I got it later. But yeah, I was like, no, it's a she. Like, don't call your sister a he. So yeah, but I used to
Ams was the Spanish
be a lot
tutor.
more fluent. Yeah, but not anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll go to Mexico for like a year. You'll come back
For a year is
Oh,
For a year.
yeah.
Wow.
No, you
I
don't
would
even
love
need it
that.
for a year. You just need it for like maybe like a month, and then you're good.
My friends were saying they're like, if you really want to get good at Spanish, like just watch Spanish TV. Like
That
just
too.
play that shit all the time and you just pick it up right away. A
Start
lot of
watching
the
the
words
novelas.
Novella,
yeah, a lot of the words are like similar to English, but I mean if you just have it on enough, like just like with anime, a lot of people pick up Japanese fucking watching anime. Like what the fuck? My Mexican homies are speaking in Japanese and shit at the ramen restaurant. I'm like, Bitch, did you just order in Japanese? The fuck? Like, like what the hell?
Bro.
Mexican as hell.
That's Dragon Ball's fucking chokehold on the Mexican community.
They do, bro.
For real.
They do. They do.
I learned
I
Japanese
said
from
that
Dragon
one.
Ball.
It's ridiculous, dude.
Nah, I said that to fucking Martin one time. He's like, "No, that's not true, Tim." I asked David. He was like, "Yo, it's fucking fact." Isn't there like in Mexico, whenever like something really big is happening in Dragon Ball, it becomes like a fucking huge event in the country?
I don't know about
No
the country, but definitely in
way.
like certain cities.
No, like I remember like when the fucking Broly movie came out, weren't they like pirating the shit of that and like throwing it on every screen they possibly
They
could?
probably would. They probably did, yeah.
Wasn't it
That's
Yu-Gi-Oh
wild.
too?
I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh.
Is
But-
Yu-Gi-Oh big? I don't know about Yu-Gi-Oh. I just know that Dragon Ball's like got a fucking chokehold on them. Like it's a, I feel like it's like all like South American countries is like, or like even Central. Well, Central to South is like Dragon Ball's very popular. It's fucking
Yeah,
That's wild.
all my
Jose
cousins
loves
over
Dragon
there.
Ball. He's Salvadorian.
All my cousins love that shit in Mexico.
Dragon Ball has a fucking chokehold.
It's crazy.
If it
dude.
ever goes out in Japan, you know that they have this strong community still.
It's like-
still in Mexico.
Isn't it like how like Japan like loves Pikachu and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the same shit. Like it's Mexico.
Goku.
All the Mexicans love fucking Goku. Like
That's so cute.
yeah, it's pretty cool.
Fucking, I
Wait,
don't know
so
why I just thought about the whenever they do like the but can he beat Goku type thing, whenever there's like a fucking character in something like but can he beat Goku? God. Wait. I don't know why I just thought about that no, I lost my thought. Go for yours, Decky.
I was just gonna ask, Hams. I don't know much about like your history on Twitch. I want to know how like you found Twitch and decided you wanted to be like a streamer on here, because this is kind of like it's kind of like
Yeah,
in
I'm curious
the
about that too.
lower tier of like the internet creative space. You know, most people want to be YouTubers,
Yeah.
YouTubers, TikTokers nowadays.
In short, when I was little, I don't know. I mean, even till this day, I've always been like, I feel like I'm like the jokester or like an entertainer in a sense of like I always want to make people laugh. Like I've always had that like personality, like I don't know, I like making people laugh or like talking to everyone. Like I'm very sociable, I guess. And when I was little, I always told myself like, oh, I want to be an actress. Like but I think at that time it was really like I didn't really know the meaning of actress. Like, when you're little, you just want to be on TV because you see like people on TV and you're like, oh, I want that, the glam, whatever. I don't think I necessarily wanted that. I think I wanted to like nowadays, like it'd be like YouTubing. Like I don't know. I feel like vlogging. I want to just be my natural self. I wouldn't want to like go on TV and like read a script and then like act like something else. I don't think that's my thing. Um I don't think I'd be good at it. I don't know. I don't know because I feel like I'm kind of a bad liar too.
Right.
So I feel like I couldn't like read a script and then act like I don't know, something else. I don't know. But so I don't know, I've always been like very sociable and growing up everyone's like, "Oh, like make YouTube videos or do this or do that." Like, we didn't have TikTok like growing up, I mean, we're all the same age, so I feel like I'm speaking for us, but
I'm
we didn't have really
19.
TikTok. It was like it was just YouTube. So everyone was like, "Oh, like make YouTube videos and this and that." And like in middle school slash high school, my friend and I we would make like YouTube videos. Like they're just like dumb, whatever. And everyone was like, "Oh, like make more." And I think I just never invested in it. I kind of wish I would have and then, kept on. But it was more during high school and a little bit after. I remember my one friend Jojo Saturday, he was like, "Oh, you should check out Twitch. Like people game and that." And I was like, "I don't play games." And he's like, "Yeah, you just like show your face and like, talk to people who are chatting." And all this was very foreign. I was like, "What the fuck is chatting?" Like I had no idea what the fuck Twitch was. And he was like, "Yeah, like, you should make one and da da da." And I was like, I like kind of brushed it off. I was like, "Yeah, I don't know, like whatever." Wasn't really into it. And then another time, like a few years later, I wasn't living in California. I was on the East Coast and I came out here to visit and he's someone I came to visit. And I was like, He's like, "Oh, I just got this VR. Like, yo, let's play VR." I was like, "Okay." So I went over to his house. We're playing VR, and I was like, "Yo, this shit is sick. Like, I want this. Like, it's so cool. Like, I don't know. I never like was immersed like that in my life. So it was really different. It was really cool. And I was like, "What do I need to like play VR?" He's like, "Oh, you need like a whole computer. Like, it's a little bit expensive. All this stuff. Like, the Oculus wasn't out, so nowadays we have the Oculus where you don't need a PC to play VR games." So he's like, "Yeah, you need like a whole computer and all this stuff." And I was like, "Wow, ghetto." And I just dropped it. And then some years
Yeah.
later, he was like, "Dude, you need to get on Twitch. Like everybody's on Twitch, like that." And I don't know. I was just like, you know what? I'll invest in a PC. And everyone asked me like, "Why did you start with DBD? Like that's such a weird game." Um, I was like, I don't know. I just really enjoyed it. I didn't really get on Twitch to like try to be big. I just kind of got on just to, I guess, peep the vibes, and like I really like DVD, and I would just turn the camera on when I would play. And I thought it'd be like that was it. You just turn the camera on and you just play the game. But it actually there's a lot that goes into streaming. You have to like obviously read chat and like invest in your stream like with like sub badges and everything. Like you really had to make a whole thing. And I don't know, I'm going on a whole rampage. But long story short, I don't know, I just got into streaming because I felt like it was somewhere I could like be myself, and it'd be kind of easier than like making a YouTube video. Because I feel like with YouTube video you have to have like a purpose, like a point. You have to be like, oh, like I'm doing this in this video, so here is me doing this. Like I feel like I didn't, my life wasn't interesting enough to like make a video every day or something. And yeah, when I first started streaming, I was very discouraged. I'd like have it on for 30 minutes and I just turn it off. And my friend was like, "What? You just ended your stream? What happened?" Because we'd be playing the game, and then he'd see my stream ended, and I was like, "Bro, I had 0 viewers. Like, what the hell? There's no one watching, no one cares." And I would just like, he's like, "You just have to keep it on." And yeah, so I really tried. And then a week or two later, I got my first raid, and I did not know what that meant. And he was like, "Yo, you got rated." And I had my monitor and then like my chat on my phone because I had two monitors, but I didn't buy the second HDMI cord or something. So I was waiting for that to come in the mail. And it was like during COVID, so you couldn't like go get it from Best Buy. So I had like the chat on my phone. My computer was on Wi-Fi. I wasn't hardwired.
Jesus.
Was like, "What is that bad?" Like I was like reading my chat, like, "What's going on?" Like I was like, "Oh my god, there's new people here." And he was like, "No, it's a good thing. Like say thank you and this and that." And I was like, "Hi, I don't know what's going on." Like I was such a noob. And the people who were chatting, they were like, "Bro, your VOD or like the stream was like so choppy." Like my one friend was like, "Dude, I almost didn't rage you because it was so bad. Like your stream was lagging so bad." And he's like, your picture would freeze, and then like we could hear you, and then like your camera would be on and we don't hear you. I was like, "Oh my god." So yeah, and those people, I love them. They still come around to this day, and they like bring it up sometimes. And they're like, "Yeah, I remember when we first rated you and you're playing DVD. You were so bad." Like they didn't say it like that, but they're like, you've improved a lot." Like they say it like that, and I'm just like, I know. I was so embarrassing. Or they were saying like DVD terms, like, "Oh, you're God looping," and I was like, "I'm God looping? What is that?" Like I was so confused, and now I know, like they were trolling me, and like I was doing so bad. I was so bad. That was like my first week of playing the game, so I only knew W was to go forward. No one told me the keybinds, so I would just do W and I'd move my mouse. That's how I moved, and that's all I knew. And shift, I think, is run. So yeah, it wasn't until like a few months later, people were like, "Why aren't you looking behind you when you play this game?" And I was like, "What? If I look behind me, I'm gonna run into the killer." They're like, "What are you talking about? No?" And I was like, "Yeah, look." And I would just obviously like I turned and faced the killer, and I just like died. And they're like, "No, you don't use like S or W or no, you don't use like back." And I was like, "Back? I only knew to go forward." So I low key like had to relearn the game. Because yeah, I don't know, I never had a PC before, I never, like, played mouse and keyboard, like, I never did anything, so it was like, I had to relearn the game, it was so bad,
But
but
don't tell
yeah.
me you were pressing like this and using your mouse to turn. Like,
No,
there's
I
no
wasn't, like,
way.
with one finger, I had it on W,
Wait,
but I
I
just
like the
didn't know there
idea
was other buttons.
that you started off as a fucking W key gamer to the max. You knew W, you knew shift,
That
and
is
that's all you
Yeah!
needed. That's the
That was
true W
all!
key
that is
gamer.
crazy.
Because my friend was like, "Oh, download DVD," and I was like, "Okay, like, how do I play?" He's like, "Oh, just W is go forward, shift is run." I was like, "Okay." I
That's the only
just
keys
That's all
you
he
need.
told
didn't
you?
try pressing any other buttons. Like,
To be-
yeah.
that's
Try
your friend's
pressing anything
fault.
else.
That's like
Yeah.
mildly your friend's fault by the idea that
And
you were fucking true WK at heart.
it was really hard for me to learn like WASD, like, or other buttons. Like, it was so, and I didn't realize you could press two at a time, like hold A and W or whatever, like press both or tap W and like tap A or whatever. And like for me, I was pressing one at a time. So I'd like press back and press forward, and like it was, yeah, it was very, I don't know if that answered the question, but I don't know. I've always wanted to entertain, and I'm glad I started streaming because I hope I'm entertaining. I feel like my streams are kind of boring, but yeah, I don't know. I try my best. But yeah,
Bruh.
No, I'm sure the people that
friends.
are there
That's cool.
have there for a reason. They're there for a good time.
Yeah.
They're there for you too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's
You
how it's
definitely
always
have like
is.
a high energy stream.
Yes, very high energy.
Crackhead energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just be cussing at the nephews. Like,
Bruh.
I try not to,
You cuss
but
at
sometimes they
little
piss me
children.
off.
You cuss at children on the
Well,
internet.
To be
they're old
fair,
enough.
isn't that like part of the fun of playing games is to curse at people,
Yeah,
kid or adult?
It's Fortnite. You got to. It's part of the game, honestly, at this point.
Hear
right.
me out. That's how we were raised up on the Call of Duty back in the day. We were getting yelled at by like fucking 20
Yeah,
to
that's
30
true.
year olds.
I was getting yelled at by
Like,
30-year-olds when I was 12.
Granted,
so.
they were definitely using more flavorful words at the time
No,
compared
they
to
were
nowadays.
full on racist. No, they were
It was
full on
racist or
racist words.
homophobic. It was flavorful. No.
Do you guys remember the days when like women were bullied for playing games? Like, oh, you dumb
the
girl.
days? You
Why
mean
doing
like
that?"
nowadays
mean
still?
still? Like-
I think was it? I don't want to
I
put
think it was
anybody on
more
blast,
apparent
but
when we
like
were like in high school, middle school, high school.
I don't know.
Like, girls were
Somebody
not supposed to be playing
recently
games.
went to play fucking Overwatch ranked, and they had a bad time because they have their name as their thing, and they were getting bullied for being a female playing a game. It was fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I still believe it happens. Yeah, I think it was more apparent.
I feel
I
like
think
it's
it's definitely
either
normal.
like blatant sexism, like in a random lobby, or it's either that, or like they're like, "Oh my god, a woman! Let's just
Yeah,
go give her special
That's what I was
treatment."
gonna say. Like
Yeah, it's
one or
that,
the
there
other.
was hella
Yeah.
bullying, and then now it's like, oh my god, let me
Let me suck
carry
your
you my
toes. Let me
queen.
kiss your feet.
I'll be
Yeah,
your
stuff like
healer.
that.
Yeah.
Crazy. No, I feel like yeah. Back in the day, it probably definitely was worse. But I think back in the day was just worse in the sense that if you curse at somebody now in a game, you might get banned. You curse at somebody back then, it was just the experience.
Normal, yeah. Like
Okay.
everyone
I
did
think-
it.
Shit. I got in trouble in playing League. I called somebody a fat fuck, and they were like, "You can't type those words." And I was like, "That's not even that bad." But like, you play Call of Duty,
Not even
and
that
like,
bad.
well, I
Oh my
wasn't calling them fat. I was calling their champion fat. But like, I just typed the words "fat fuck" and like, "Oh, you're bullying people." It's like that's not bullying. You're playing a game.
I'm dead.
It just reminded me of like the whole like girl, like the females on like video game talk. Like it just reminds me of like back in like in COD. Like remember like as a kid when you would hear like a girl's voice in game, every fucking guy turns on their mic and it was like, "Oh my god, is that a girl? Is that a girl?
Yeah.
Oh my god, is that a girl?"
Oh my
And
god.
then like,
true, though.
"Oh my
no
god, are
way.
you a girl?" And then they'd be like, "Yeah." And then they just start flipping their fucking shit. That was
It would
fucking
go from like the
worse.
quietest fucking lobby to like 12 mics on.
Yup.
12 mics on.
Hands did
Yeah,
that
I
happen to
swear to
you?
God.
No, because I don't really use in-game chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
Like
Call of Duty on
DVD was
PC is
like
different.
Discord.
You never played like
And
console games
then-
growing up?
Mm-mm.
Mm.
Ah,
The
okay.
only like console game I played, it was like GameCube. Obviously, there's no comms in that, but
Mhm.
yeah, I would mostly like watch my siblings play because they were like really good, and I just like, oh snap, like they're going crazy. There's a lot of Super Smash Bros. Melee. Yeah, so I'd be like cheering them on. I was the viewer.
Mm.
Now I'm the streamer. No, I'm just kidding.
What I'm hearing is we have to
But-
put hams on open mic Call of Duty lobbies.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I can't stream because then I don't know. When I get in trouble, if they're like saying bad words, like bad words.
Can you get in trouble for other people saying bad words?
I think so.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, I think that's
That's
still a thing.
bullshit.
It's dumb.
Man,
It really
that's
is
nonsense. It's like somebody else said it. I didn't say it. And I can't
I mean,
control what other
Yeah.
people are
it-
saying.
dumb. It could have happened, but if it keeps happening and you don't do anything about it, I think that's when you get in trouble.
Unless
most.
we gotta mute
Yeah.
that person
Yeah.
when the gamer words come out.
Yeah. That's true.
Speaking of entertainment, Ham's her voice, no, not her voice, her redemptions for like the sound alerts
Oh yeah.
Yo,
would
Stop.
drive me crazy in like
Really?
a Fortnite game.
There's two.
No, like, as like the streamer, like hearing all these distractions and I'm like trying to
Oh.
focus up, like that would distract me a lot for like all of the sound redemptions for channel
Yeah,
points.
they're very out of context.
I
I'm
mean,
like,
yeah, they're entertaining and funny, but like in like a serious Fortnite situation, I would be like losing my mind.
oh man. I just I feel bad like when I get a raid from someone new. And for those who don't know, my channel point redemptions are me saying things that are like out of context. So one is like me like me like oh or whatever. I don't know. So it's like
I like the Ham
or me doing
2D2.
like R2D2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
my
one's funny.
impersonation. I'm like, ew, that one's so annoying to me. I don't know. People are like, no, keep it, keep it. I'm like, "Eh." But I don't know, like people come and they raid, and I'm just like, I'm just sitting there in silence, and they're like, my chat is playing all the sus ones, and I'm just like, oh my god, I look so weird. Like I look like a like what does that make me look like? You know? So I was like, oh god. And I just try to tell them like, hey, this is not a context. Like if you were there, it's a lot different. They just clip the sus
I don't
part,
know.
and they're like,
I think that makes
mm-hmm,
it better.
mm-hmm.
I think I
But yeah,
was
no,
there
a lot of
recently.
people
You
are
got raided.
very yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh man, I love the stream already." Like they could just tell the vibes chill. Like, we don't. Yeah.
You got
Have you guys
raided in
ever
fucking. Oh, sorry. You go for yours.
No, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say you got raided recently, and it was a mix of all the fucking sound alerts playing and people saying their fucking raid message at the same time. So it'd be like 3
Yes.
sound alerts and 1 raid message.
Yeah, I was like,
The
"No
ratio of
way."
sound alerts was fucking nutty.
Oh my god.
I give it all up to Goose. Goose clips like really good ones.
Yeah.
They clipped me barking one time because I was like, it wasn't like I didn't just randomly start barking. Like I was telling a story and I was like, yeah, my aunt's dog was like, "Arr." And then they fucking clipped it and they're like, I'm barking. And they were always playing. I was like, shut up, bro. Like, and I'm like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." And I was like, oh my God, no way. So yeah, people will raid me and I'm like, "Rah, rah, rah, rah." It's like, no, this is out of context. Yeah. So, oh my
But you
God.
embrace it.
was-
That's pretty cool though. Not a
Yeah.
lot of streamers just
Yeah.
kind of brush that over, but if you like make it a sound alert, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, for new people, it's kind of like
What
what's
the
going
fuck
on
is
here,
going
but
on?
like, yeah,
A
I
lot of
think
people like take it. They're like, oh, this is cool. This is a
it
chill
is
stream.
entertaining
Like,
and funny, but it kind of sets
yeah.
the tone and the vibe for like the rest of the stream.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, for sure. Oh man, there's some sus ones. There's some real sus ones.
Yeah.
who do you guys have in the Zuckerberg versus Elon Musk fight?
It's got to be Zuck. He's a lizard man.
Yeah,
And he's
That
also
dude's-
younger, right?
I think he is, and he's like actually like physically kind of fit compared to Elon Musk.
Wait, people are they're gonna fight?
Yeah, they're fighting for
gonna,
charity.
They're
Like
gonna UFC
boxing?
like cage match like
No, like UFC, Dana White has this shit
Mhm.
officiated. They're gonna fight for charity. I think it's for charity.
When?
something like
I don't
that.
fucking know.
Is
It's
there a date?
probably no,
Or-
not yet.
okay.
Yeah.
They
Both
just
parties are
announced-
gonna fight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Both parties are
shit.
down. They
Dana
said
White
they're both
asked
down.
them. He was like, "Do you guys actually want to do this shit?" And they were like, "Yeah, let's fucking run it."
Yeah, but the thing is, Mark Zuckerberg like actually has like been training. Like I think he's actually in physically good shape.
Yeah.
So
Didn't
he's
this
gonna
all
he's
start
gonna
for like
sweep
the
that.
stupidest fucking reason? Like, I think Facebook
don't
or like
know.
Mark
Is there a
Zuckerberg
reason?
said he was starting like his own thing, like basically compete with Twitter. And I was like, oh, I guess fucking Mark wants everybody to be under his fucking platform. And then they were like, you want to fucking fight about it? It was something stupid like that.
Was there really a
Yeah.
reason behind it? I thought it was just like for
I think
fun.
the reason was that Zuck had just announced like a new thing.
So there's real beef there that they're trying to like
It's not like
squash.
beef, but like
I know,
it's just
but,
like, internet fake
billionaire
like, oh, I
beef.
can't- yeah, billionaire beef. Like who's gonna take more
Billionaire
shekels
beef.
from the people? So who do you guys got in the fight then? Or
It's
even
gotta be
hams?
Zuckerberg.
Not Elon. So the only opposition is Zuckerberg. So
So we
When
all
I hear
agree?
Zuckerberg, I think of
He's with the weirdo
from
string.
Futurama, the crab guy. Is it his name Zuckerberg?
is Zoidberg.
Zoidberg.
Oh,
Yeah.
Zoid-
Zoidberg. Oh, that's why.
God,
Same thing.
Yeah.
same
That's
person,
what I
you know.
Zuckerberg.
Imagine you walked out into the fucking cage like that.
That'd be great.
Those are his
Crab
boxing
walking through
gloves.
the But no, that's gonna be an interesting.
Are you guys
fight for
gonna
sure.
pay to watch that?
I would be down to pay for that. I don't give a fuck.
Uh,
It's probably gonna
we
be
should do a
pirated
watch party.
somewhere, but
yeah, we should do a watch
We'll do a watch
for it.
party. Watch party to watch it.
Someone on Twitch is gonna stream that for sure, or
Mhm.
Kick for sure.
Hear me out. With the way was it XQC keeps streaming all the TV shows and movies and shit,
Oh,
we just
yeah.
gotta go to
Yeah.
his stream.
The other day he was streaming The Dark Knight, the whole
Yeah.
movie.
And then I think he was watching Breaking Bad.
Oh my god.
Boy.
He's like, he switched to Kick and fucking full sent it.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's like, I'm gonna test it. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Had to lose $100
Um,
million fucking dollar contract in 3 days speed run.
Bruh.
No, he shut the movie
s-
down like halfway because someone in the Kick staff was like, "No, you're gonna like get shut down for like a federal crime or something like that." So he turned it
Oh
off.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of billionaires, are we gonna talk about the
Oh.
no,
No,
what?
you said you had something to say about it, but you were saving it for the pod.
No
The
what?
No,
submarine.
I actually mixed
Oh,
two different stories up.
submarines. Oh, we should
Yeah,
talk
that's
about
the
that,
hot
man.
news of the week. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
fucking
you
great.
guys can get into it. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Oh my god.
Did you guys think that they had a chance?
Dude, it looked like a box that was going underwater.
Yo,
There was
the
no
more
chance it's gonna
s-
make
oh
it,
my
dude.
God. The more
Did you guys see
stories I heard about the owner.
bathroom that they had for it? Oh
No.
my
No, I
God,
didn't
it's
really.
like a little-
The only interview I saw was like them showing the fucking GameCube controller, and I remember they were saying like where they got some of the parts inside. There was like something called Camping World, like a fucking
Yeah,
camping
he got some of
website.
this part. That and like I remember seeing that they got a window that was only rated for like not even half the distance they had to go down.
That was insane.
Bruh.
That's
They're
insane.
like they had to go down to like I don't know like 4,000 feet or some shit, and his window was rated for like 1,500, and he was like, "It doesn't matter, safety's not real."
Oh my God.
That whole fucking situation. It's sad that they died. Don't get me wrong, but it's
For sure.
also like this was like well documented shit that this man was out of his fucking mind, and you went down there anyways.
Yeah, they didn't like test or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. There was
The
like
last time
people-
that fucking sub went down, it got lost for like 5 hours or some shit.
Yeah. Oh my God.
They really skimped on a fucking boat, dude. Like,
Yeah. I feel like if they
That's
all
so-
combined their money together, they could have built a better sub themselves.
yeah.
Right?
For the money that they spent, they paid what $250
Yeah.
each. They could have
Yeah.
they could have put more money down to get an actual sub. There's no way.
So crazy.
Wow.
So one of the things I saw like a video on it, and they're like, the submarine was bolted by 17 bolts from the outside. So even if they got up to the surface and they're like, wow, we're finally on the surface, we only have like 30 minutes left or whatever, like someone would have had to find them and then come unbolt them. Like they couldn't undo it themselves from the inside. Like, what? Why? Like a death trap, dead ass.
Yeah,
Like,
Well, they
need
had like a
something-
boat, right, that was following them, and then like once they went under the water, they would come back up because they would text message, right? They would text message the boat that
Yeah.
was up above. So when they came back up, the boat, I'm pretty sure, would just like unbolt them and let them free.
That's
But-
still the
well,
stupidest
if
shit to me.
yeah, but if you get lost and you don't know which
Mhm.
way's up or down, and you're going left or right, like you're not directly under the boat, you know, like, and they lost contact, so it's like, ugh. And they were like, yeah, there's such a remote area that they got lost in, or maybe we just haven't found them. Like we're looking. Oh my God, it's so crazy. It's so sad.
No,
But-
the fact that they were communicating with fucking SMS is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
There's no
like-
fucking
we
signal
are-
underneath the water,
or-
bro. Like,
yeah, or it was like
It's
Bluetooth or
fucking
something.
It was
Like-
something that, but they had no way of communicating with them unless they fucking went back up. That, or that the fucking Navy heard the sound, but they weren't 100% sure, so they didn't say shit for like 4 days.
Yeah.
Until they found this stuff, they're like, oh yeah, we heard that. we just didn't say anything. They heard it.
Ah, that is so
That's what-
wild.
No worse way to have a freaking failed Bluetooth connection at the bottom of the freaking ocean.
Yeah.
It's
No,
just-
literally.
oh god,
they should have
Like a
used
20
video.
$22 Logitech. I don't know if text is like really like the best method of communication when you're doing something like that.
No.
There
Absolutely.
has to be a better way to like be in contact with the boat rather than just texting them.
The dude was
Which is
using
crazy.
like a
For
$20 Logitech controller. I don't think he cared about the best solutions to the problem.
Bro, they literally built their boat out of Amazon Basics parts.
It's-
Like, it's
It's
crazy.
$250,000 a ticket. That wasn't like their first ever like journey to the Titanic. I'm sure they've done more, but like
They only did 3. That
They've done
actually no,
3?
that was the 3rd time that guy was going down there. So they went once in like 2021 or some shit. Then they went like last year, and they got lost for 5 hours, and then they were going back again this year. So like, there was no reason to trust this guy.
I mean,
he's only
yeah.
done it like twice.
There were successful trips, but there's no way you can keep going back down and up in that
there's
same
successful
thing
trips, but
and
not
not
that
have a
guy.
problem. Like there's no way you can just keep doing that and not have something mess up one of those
And like the
times.
safety test, they were like, oh, they just dismissed them. They're like, oh yeah, it's safe enough. Like we didn't, like they didn't test it or something like that. I don't know.
He didn't believe in it. He was like, safety's not real. Or no, what did he say? He said that the safety regulations were too strict and that wasn't letting them innovate. And it was like, bro, there's a reason that we have safety. You can't just do
There's
shit.
a reason nobody goes down there. That's
And I think
like
that
12,000 feet, something like that.
It was
Yeah.
Military submarines go down like 1,500 feet. So like no one's meant to go down there.
Jeez.
I think part of it too. What was it? When he found out that his window wasn't rated for that, and like the company told him, we can make you one rated for it, but it's gonna cost more money, and he was like, no, I'm good.
Dude, yeah, like when you're like down that deep, there's no light. So like the only thing you can look through in that little submarine is like a tiny window, probably like the size of like somebody's head.
That dude definitely bought that window at
Jeez.
like Walmart and said, I think this can work.
That is
Yeah,
crazy.
so like what are you actually seeing with your eyes? Like it's so
don't know.
dark. I don't think the lights can shine all the way through. So it's just
No.
like
Yeah.
I'd rather just be at the top of the boat that brought them there and just have like a drone go down with like a camera and just
Yeah.
show it to me that way.
I think, what was it? There was a dude on TikTok that was saying that he should have just put like, had gone down like slightly, pretended they went down really deep, and just played like the intro to the Titanic movie to say like, oh, you can see it from here.
Oh my god.
And then just go back up. Like, oh, you guys can see it.
The sad thing is, I think the ship imploded like on the first day. Like people
Yeah,
were there
I
searching
think they were done for like 3
them.
hours or something like that.
Yeah,
But
there was like
4 hours in.
days long of like searching, but you know, realistically, it's probably just like the first day that they.
I
they
think
died.
when they lost communication is when they imploded. That's my
Mm.
theory.
Yeah, probably shortly after that.
Yeah.
At least it was instant. And it was like,
Yeah. Because this one thing that was like a theory, it was like, oh, like let's say, oh, also it was like ran by batteries. Like this one battery or some batteries like controlled the whole thing, like the
ain't no
whole thing. So
fucking.
if you lost communication, if there's no lights, like that was the one battery was like for everything on the whole boat. So they're like, yeah, if they have no power, like they're gonna freeze to death because it's fucking cold down there.
Yeah.
So oh, I don't know. That's insane too. Like pitch black, running out of oxygen. It's cold. Like
One of them was a kid too, and he only
Yeah.
went because like
yeah,
He only
was, like,
wanted he wanted to be
19.
there for his dad. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
was
was
only there
19.
because his dad wanted, like, he wanted to spend time with his dad,
yeah,
which is fucked
because it
up.
was Father's Day weekend, dude. That was crazy.
Yeah,
Oh man,
that was like the most sad part about that.
yeah.
as a
I
kid,
don't know
there's
if I
like
should
another
say it.
billionaire that likes doing those exploration stuffs. Like, 'cause I think he went like with Bezos to space. I think he was one of those
Yeah,
guys that
that
went
guy,
with Bezos to space.
Yeah, I think
So-
that guy. There was like two. Like one of them was like a super Titanic fanatic. Like he had been
Yeah.
on multiple trips. He had like went up to the space, down below before. So he was like, "Oh, this is just like another." Like, and he knew a lot about the Titanic. Like, and I don't know if he wrote any books, but now like that's gone forever. Like, just crazy. And I don't know if you guys know this, but because I found this interesting. I watched like a video on it, and they were like, "Oh, the Titanic obviously like, built of metal and like other things, but there's like some things, I don't know if it's algae is like the right word, or there's something eating at it, and like within a few decades, like that Titanic could be completely gone. So that was like another thing, like why they wanted to go down there. They want to like keep documenting every time they go down there what it looks like and what it looks like. And yeah, so I was like, wow, I did not know that it was like deteriorating under the ocean. I mean, it makes sense, but I just never thought about it. Like
Where is it exactly? Is it in the Atlantic or the Pacific?
North Atlantic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so people
Yeah.
like you have to go to Canada, and that's where this company is based out of,
Mhm.
and then that's where they do the trips out to in the middle of like the Atlantic. I think it's like I forget how many miles, probably like 900 miles, I think, something like that.
Yeah, it's
okay.
Away from the coast.
far.
Yeah, but The memes that came out of this are so
okay.
They are
unhinged.
crazy,
They're
man.
fucking-
Some
they're
of them
bad,
are
but
just
they're
so
great.
funny, dude.
Did you see
There
the
was
Minecraft
one-
one? Oh wait, go for yours.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, you.
There was one. It was like, imagine paying $250 to go see the Titanic, and you end up at a Kobe Bryant show.
Oh yeah.
my
And
God.
then there's that black guy like all like, whoa, yeah. I see that one. That was fucking funny.
It's so unhinged.
God, I was like, stop.
Before
Did you see that they made a GTA game mod for it?
Oh yeah,
So, like,
yeah, I see
for
that
some
one.
reason.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, they made a mod for it where it's like a submarine that you can use.
If you go too deep, it fucking implodes.
Yeah.
No.
I think there was a video of that, and like they were like driving, and then like halfway through, it said, "Please reconnect controller"
Oh yeah.
on the screen,
Oh no. Oh,
like the
no.
Xbox symbol.
Yeah.
Yeah, I seen that one too.
That's horrible.
I saw one for Minecraft where they made the sub, and then like a guy opens up the hatch on the top, and he gets all the XP from it.
Yeah, I saw that one too. I see a lot of those ones.
I can't help
They're
but think like if these guys weren't billionaires, if there would be so many memes because of it. Like I don't know if people just made fun of this or like thought it was funny because they were just like just these super rich elite people.
I think they still would because of the way that this guy ran his business. Like they would be like, "You should have known better," type of thing.
But like if they were like an average person and their family going.
I think people are making fun of the actual like boat and the trip, not like the people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never make
Like, I
fun of
haven't
the
s-
people.
Yeah.
Well, they make fun of the fucking business owner dude, but that's just because he was
Yeah.
fucking
He
dumb.
was just too overly confident in his own
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah,
Or like when the queen passed. You seen all those memes?
those are
Like,
crazy.
Yo,
Yeah.
that was fucking unhinged. It was
what
like
a time to be alive.
that was America up, UK down for like a minute.
Oh my god.
Before I forget, we are 7 followers away to hit that 50 mark. So any viewers that haven't followed already, please do so now. Click that follow button, please. Thank you.
Don't listen to him. Don't do it.
Anyway, what were we talking about? Oh yeah,
What?
memes. The queen.
Yes.
Yo,
The Queen
Yeah.
memes.
wasn't Betty White still alive then? So we were like Betty White up, Queen down, or some shit like that. Or did the Queen die?
Bruh.
Oh
Oh
God.
my lord.
Was she or was she not? Am I remembering this wrong? Or was it that Betty White lived longer? It was one or the other. Because Betty White made it to like 99 and the Queen only made it to like 95.
Oh my
Only
gosh.
95. That's
Yeah.
so long, dude.
America up, UK down.
Jeez.
That is crazy, dude.
No, what I was scrolling through Twitter and then fucking people were like, "Oh, Charles isn't even gonna be like that much longer until he's gone too." So like, it's the memes are about to come back in a year or two. And I was like, "Damn, these
Oh my
people are fucking
gosh.
stone cold."
These guys are mean.
No
dude.
way.
Yo, Twitter is fucking unhinged, but it's also great when something like this happens. You get to scroll past everybody's takes on it.
They're so funny.
God,
People are geniuses. Like with like how
When it
quick
comes to
they
being
make
an asshole?
memes. Yeah, when they're
Yeah.
just
It's so quick, dude.
It's so fast, man. Like I
It's
woke
literally-
up and there's like already a million fucking memes. Like I wake up and like there's a million memes already made when the news was like an hour ago. Like
Yeah.
holy
it'll
shit.
be something happened like 20 minutes ago. There's already a fucking like making fun of the shit out of it.
Yeah, it's insane.
There was this tweet. It was like the picture of the boat, and the caption was like, "Keeps," or it was like, "Keep scrolling. We need to go up because you know we
Bruh.
scroll." I was like, stop,
That's
stop. That's
so
ignorant.
crazy.
It's like, no way. It was good.
No,
It was
no.
very good.
Oh my god. I'm trying to find
What's like? Wait, I was like, go for your smart.
No, go for it.
I was gonna say, what's like one of the most unhinged things you guys have seen on like Twitter or the internet in general? TikTok, I don't know.
Bro, I've been getting like the worst things on Twitter recently. I don't know why. It's like one of those like craziest videos you've ever seen, like kind of like those accounts. There's like somebody hanging off of a crane and he just fell to his death.
Oh my
Like
god.
they showed the whole thing.
Oh my
was-
gosh.
Like you heard like his skull like snap.
Oh.
Like when he hit the ground. I was like, oh
That's
my
fucked.
god. I was like, I wish I didn't
Disgusting.
see this. I was eating too.
I don't know. You saying that reminded me of when X died and I saw the pictures of him and slumped in the car immediately. It was like 10 minutes after the fact. It was like really soon after.
And
That's not the worst thing I've ever seen on the internet, but like it's just one of those things. I was like, oh fuck.
let's roll to a clip.
Yeah.
Roll to a clip is
We're not
crazy.
showing that. Ain't no way.
Do you have it?
Yeah, do you
Did
have
you like
Dickie?
it? Can I scroll
Hmm?
through your Twitter likes and find it?
No, I did not like that. No.
Oh wait, actually no. Let me revise my question.
What?
Oh, okay, another meme, but go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, how do I word this properly? But like, in terms of like unhinged shit, when did you realize like you were really fucked by the internet? Because like certain things you're like really desensitized at that point.
Probably during the Two Girls One Cup era.
Bruh.
I didn't watch
That's a
those.
classic. You didn't watch that?
Mm-mm.
Bless
You
your
saw
soul.
it? Wait, have you yet?
No,
You have to.
no, I don't.
Yes, you do.
Don't.
I don't
No,
have
you
to.
Yes,
don't.
you do. If
No,
you
you don't.
haven't seen it, have you seen One Man One Jar?
Nope, I haven't seen any of that shit. I never bothered to look it up because I'm like, no, I'm good.
What about you, Hams?
What was the question?
Goddamn. No, I'm joking. When what was like? I don't know. Wait, how did I word this?
When were you desensitized as a
When
as
did
a
you
pure
realize like?
soul?
Yeah, when did you
Because of the
realize like,
internet.
oh, the internet really fucked with my head because like certain things don't bother me anymore? Because
I
Decky
was
said
probably
two cup
saying
and cup. Oh, sorry.
Uh, honestly, I seen like because that when I first seen that like Two Girls One Cup whatever. I honestly only watched like the first 5 seconds. Like I don't know. I was just like it was more disgusting. Like to me, I was like, oh, I don't want to watch that. Ugh, I don't know. Um, I don't think it was that. I think it was something like on Twitter how Decky's like seen someone actually pass away. I mean, it still hits me, but I'm just like, oh God, like I don't know.
You just keep
It's
scrolling. It doesn't even matter
yeah,
anymore.
no, like I still like I'm like, oh my god, like I don't know, to me it kind of looks like unbelievable. Like someone
Yeah.
got that on camera. Or like some how people share like their house security footage and they're like, oh yeah, this happened outside and it's like people shooting each other, whatever,
Oh
like
yeah.
whatever, like a
Oh
dispute
yeah.
gone wrong, like people are fighting about the trash cans, oh you're on my lawn and da da da, and then like a shootout happens and it's like you just see people laying there and it's like it doesn't look real. Like I don't know. I guess it's hard to process, but it's like I know it's
It is
real because
something like
even the
that. Just
captions
people
there.
losing their lives. It's breaking
Yeah,
news
it's like
too. Like it's like, oh my god, this happened yesterday.
Yeah.
yeah, it's like what? I don't know.
Yeah, I
No.
just
I
literally
don't
just
know.
saw a video today of like these kids like about to jump these cops, which is really stupid, by the way. There's these two
Yeah.
kids about to jump these cops with knives, and then as soon as they go for like to strike, they obviously like get them off, and then they start shooting at them, and they look like they're like 18, 19.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And I'm
Internet
just like,
definitely
oh,
desensitized
I just
people.
kept scrolling. I was like, oh, dude, that's crazy. That sucks. But I don't know.
Yeah.
I think for me, dude, I remember when I was like in fucking middle school seeing like cartel videos of people with like cutting off people's
Oh
heads.
Hey
yeah.
yo, the live leaks
Yeah.
back in the day.
Remember when people would like when they would like cut people's heads off and stuff? That shit was crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
Me and my friend used to scroll through the Reddit 50/50 on our bus rides to matches for wrestling. So we'd see shit like
Oh,
we'd
the
see anything from
50/50.
we would do the
Oh my
50/50
god, I
on the
forgot about
bus
that
ride.
subreddit.
I
What
missed
is that? I don't know what that
So
is.
Reddit 50/50 would be like you'll either see like
Something
anal
wholesome.
warts or like a cat getting a treat. And it would be like you'd click on it into the 50/50 shot that you're gonna see one or the other. And then some of
Oh
them would be a
Yeah.
true
no.
50/50 where both of them were real. It's just a matter of where the link would take you. It's like some of them it would be like, oh, one of them's obviously fake and the other one's not. And then other times
Yeah.
it'd be like, you click this link once, you might get one or you might get the other. So it'd be like some real unhinged shit.
Oh my gosh.
I definitely saw some really fucked shit doing that, but me and my friend just rolled by.
All right,
That
let's
definitely
change the
should not have
subject.
been in the fucking hands of middle to high school age kids.
I didn't know Reddit existed that long ago.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I
I
learned
only,
about
Reddit's
it in
old, isn't it?
college.
Really?
I only
Reddit's like old.
recently.
Reddit's hella old, but
Yeah, Reddit's old.
Yeah.
You don't.
Mhm.
Oh shit.
but I didn't
So
know
I guess
about it until college.
me and Dick are the same. Then we're scrolling through the Reddit 50/50 back in the day. I think it's not as bad as it used to be now because Reddit has more rules. But
Yeah.
back
Dude.
then it was
I
definitely
completely
more
forgot about
unhinged.
that. Yeah, that's,
I don't know,
that's so unhinged.
it holds like a nice little dear place in my heart, just knowing that me and my friend would scroll through and see that stupid ass shit. It
Have
was
you guys
always,
ever
like,
dyed your
fun.
hair?
Yes,
I'm genuinely.
No,
No.
What
I
did you,
want
what did you
to.
dye it?
I dyed it blonde or like blonde highlights.
Do you have pics?
No,
When was this?
Oh
In high
shit, I want
school?
to see.
middle school.
Oh fuck, you might not
Wow.
have pics. God damn it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was
Can
going
you
Like
do
through
it
your
again?
mom took
anxiety.
you to get it done, or
Yeah, my
you
mom
did
took
it
me.
yourself?
My mom took me.
Oh
Yeah, I had anxiety during the time, so I needed to figure out a way to boost my ego. So I got highlights to do it, and yeah, that boosted.
How
my
many
How did
gifted
you?
for you to
Did you
do it
like
again?
it? Did you like? Oh, I don't fuck with this.
I don't fuck with this.
You didn't like it at the
Oh,
time?
I liked it for like maybe a month. Oh, and my cousins were also doing it, so I was like, oh yeah, fuck it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah,
How many gifted for you to do it again, Marty?
never. No,
Please.
no,
What if I do it with you?
no.
It's just a phase, mom.
Oh my god.
Tim, I want you
I
to
like
straighten
it.
your hair,
No.
please.
I just said I want to dye my hair.
Straighten
These
your
are two
hair.
different things.
How much?
No.
How much to straighten your hair?
No.
How
I like my hair
gifted?
curly.
How many gifted?
I like my
Do you
hair
guys have
curly.
your
can-
ears pierced?
It goes back to normal. Tim does,
No.
and Tim does.
No, I don't.
Tim, let me see your hair.
What do you mean?
Take off your headphones real quick.
He did a little.
Why are you covering your
little
ears?
What do you mean? You too.
That's right there. There it is.
Oh,
No.
you only have one side?
No.
Oh, you have both?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're actually almost
did
done
you guys...
healing.
Oh, you barely got him?
Yeah.
Oh wait,
they're
they
super
passed.
recent.
Yo, I swear to God, that you saw where I
Huh?
got my ears pierced. It was like in a gas.
Dude, it was
in
a
a
gas station.
tattoo place right
Yeah.
in the gas station.
Oh my god.
Those ghettos. Fuck.
Did you at least
just
look at
trusted
their
the
Yelp
process?
reviews?
I don't know. Wait,
You
what'd you
don't
say,
know?
Hams?
I was like, you just trusted the process? Like, oh yeah, dirty
Yo,
needle.
I
it's okay.
back was no, it was a clean needle, but like they didn't give me no warnings, no like I signed a waiver. They brought me to the back, didn't ask like no questions, no nothing, just pierced
What
my
was
ear
the
and just sent me on my
waiver?
way. I don't fucking know. I signed
If I
it.
die, like...
I don't know, but I mean, hear me out.
Somewhere wrong.
It all worked out in the
He
end.
signed at the pump.
I did not sign at the pump.
Oh,
Get your ears pierced for free with the with the tank fill up at the pump.
Hear me out though. It was cheap and I was in and out. I think it was like
I
a
like,
15
I
minute
like it
process.
cheap and
at
in
top.
and out, you know.
That's
Cheap and easy, cheap, quick.
Crazy. Nah, I
Sounds
think I
like a
paid
good
like
time.
$50 for like a 15-minute process. I was literally like there and I left.
that's crazy.
Wow.
But now I have to start looking at getting piercings. Well, different earrings.
Oh, he wants the hoops next.
Yeah.
That's
Hoops
Emily
for
keeps
Tristan?
telling me to get the fucking hoops.
You
not
said you
doing it.
wanted the hoops.
Let
you
him heal
told
first.
me.
No, I said that I would get like this because there's different hoops. There's like the hoops that girls wear, and then like there's like those little mini hoops that guys will get.
Uh-huh.
Very small.
Why don't you
ones.
get the big ones?
I'm not gonna wear that shit, dog.
Why not?
I'm on the prowl for hoes. Not really.
No, you're not.
I know. I'm too lazy
The
for
bigger
that
the
shit.
hoop, the bigger the hoe. I think you need
That's
some big hoops.
crazy.
Tim needs some really big hoops.
No. I want like
No, I was gonna
black
say-
ones. And I don't know.
Did you
That's
guys ever like want a piercing and your parents like were like, no?
I never asked.
I feel like guys don't go.
I
through
never
that.
wanted. I never wanted them growing up. Now I do. But
Like what? Your ears?
yeah, I want to pierce my ears.
No, my team wants to pierce his nipples. Me
I
and him
want
are
to pierce
going
my
together.
dick. I wanna
You
get a
wouldn't
Prince
do that.
Albert.
You don't have what it takes.
I want to get
You
a
don't have
Prince
what it
Albert.
takes.
Okay, but like
You don't
where
have
on
what
the
it
zick?
takes.
Like the tip
Yeah, like a
or
Prince Albert.
underneath?
Wait, you can get
You
it
know what it
underneath?
takes. You can get your
I
balls
don't know.
pierced. Yeah, like your scrotum.
My gooch?
You can get your scrotum pierced.
Okay,
No
change the
way.
subject.
Yeah.
Yo, show me a
You're
picture,
not about
Tim.
it though. I'll find one. Don't test me.
Just show me a picture. I swear to God.
Okay.
Okay, but while he's doing that, keep going, Ham. Questions? What?
No, I feel like guys don't go through that. No, I really wanted because I mean, it was my scene era, and I really wanted snake bites. Everyone was getting them, and everyone had them. I'm glad now my mom never let me because she was like, "No, you have those ugly scars on your lip, like that." And then it was like first I wanted snake bites, and then I wanted my cheeks pierced. My mom was like, "Hell no, nothing on your face." But then, um, but no, she let me get my nose pierced. But yeah, I was like,
I think that's like a
Man.
normal
I
one.
feel like the nose is fine.
Yeah, no,
yeah,
normal.
yeah. She just didn't want to have like those scars on like either my face or my lips. But yeah, I was like,
Tim's
"You're
looking
no
at pictures
fun."
of balls right now.
I was like, it's not a face. I remember
Becky, do you
saying
wanna
that.
see
No,
it
I didn't
too?
say that.
No,
What else
I'm
did you do?
good. A
Tim's-
pierced
Okay.
Tim's
scrotum?
looking at pictures of balls right now. Like, this is a crazy thing.
Here you go.
Oh my god,
Alright, look at my phone.
it's his month. Don't judge him.
What do you mean it's my
It
month?
is his
I'm
month, that's
straight.
true.
It's your
I'm
month.
straight.
Live your life, King. Look at
What do you
all
mean?
the balls you
No
want.
way.
See? You can get your scrotum pierced. I even sent him a chart of all the different piercings you get on your dick or balls.
Ugh. Like you just looked that up. You just knew. Like how did you?
No, I just
like,
Googled it. I looked up scrotum piercing.
Oh my god, the deep shaft sounds horrible. Don't look that up. Don't look that up.
Wait, did somebody get their gooch pierced? Oh, you can. All right,
I
Marcin,
don't
how
know
many?
what these terms are.
I don't know what.
Do not look up the deep shaft. Anyway,
I don't want to.
It's like a piercing in the middle of the.
stop, Tim. Anyway,
Unless
Wait,
you're
I have
like
a
a
question.
super slut,
Okay,
like why
wait.
would you want that if
Wait,
nobody's gonna see
If you're
it?
getting your dick pierced, do you have to be hard or soft?
soft. Wait, what happens when it
Hard.
gets hard?
No, I think you'd have to
Oh
be
yeah,
hard,
there's no
right?
skin to stretch to like. Yeah, so I guess soft. No, we have to be
No, but if you're
mid or what
soft,
is it called?
no, I think you have to be hard.
Half.
Tim, you should get it done and let us know.
I don't know how a penis works.
I'm not getting that done. I would get my nipples pierced before my scrotum. There's no way.
Did you get your nipples pierced in Vegas for TwitchCon for the vlog?
What vlog?
How much does that cost? I would do it. Why not?
It's probably expensive there.
How much is it? I'm gonna look up how much to pierce your nipples. If it's not that bad, I'll do it.
Tim, I'm sorry, but that's mega twink energy right there.
No.
I would get my nipples pierced for my dick. Like, if it's cheap enough.
No, because it's not even that weird. People used to do it all. Like, hear me out. What's that one? I'm gonna find it. There's those actors that would have it back in the day. I don't remember who. If I can remember, I would look it up.
Actors that would have their nipples pierced?
This is what
Did
Tim
they?
looked up in computer class.
Honestly,
No.
dude.
said
Everybody
back
was
in
looking
the
up
day-
You were
porn.
watching movies.
Some
Back in the day,
people-
you
You
would
were
have
watching-
internet in your house. Stop playing. No, I'm
That's
just kidding.
fucking crazy.
People had porn.
Okay, hear me out.
People had.
Having your nipples pierced is not even that big a deal.
I heard it hurts.
So
And also, like, healing, you're always wearing a shirt. So it's like, I don't know. And for girls, especially, like, you always have a bra. I don't know. I feel like.
That'd be uncomfortable,
I
wouldn't
feel like
it?
I
This
got a
kind of
hard
looks
time
so
healing.
weird on guys though.
have you never
Yeah,
seen?
because, like, a guy's gonna wear
I
a
don't
shirt
think
and you're
so.
just gonna see two dots right
yeah,
here.
like if you wear
On
a
one
tight
side
shirt,
and be like,
Oh
it's
wait,
gonna
there's
look
a
so weird.
one of
I
the
know,
Or, like,
YouTubers that I
what?
watch on TikTok has
wait,
it.
Nick. Wait. I was gonna call you Nick. I don't know why. Tim, if you had your nipple pierced and you got, like, you started nipping, like it was cold in the room, are you gonna have 3 dots? Are you gonna-
I don't know. I don't have them pierced.
Yeah, but I'm just like, did you think about that? Like, if your nipple gets hard, you have like 3 dots going across. You're gonna, oh my god, what if someone
Other people
who's
gotta mind their
blind like
business.
feels your nipple and is like braille
Why
for
are they
them?
gonna feel my
Braille.
nipple?
He's gonna,
What are they walking
he's gonna
around?
be reading in braille.
They're like dot dot dot. Oh,
Why
okay,
would they-
thanks.
Why,
Thanks for the
I don't
directions,
think
bro.
blind people are like, let me just. Like, I don't think they're like that.
Sorry,
No?
I'm blind.
Oh, excuse me.
let me.
That's like those like random prank videos where they'd be like pretending to be blind and like grabbing people and like
Let
harassing
me just
them.
cop a feel. I'm blind. I'm sorry.
Yeah, my bad, Pim.
God. Have you seen? Wait, oh my god, have you seen that video where like the person like they act blind and they're like they have an ice cream and they're like deep throating it or
yeah,
like going
yeah.
crazy, but like they
And
can
they're,
actually see it.
staring
They're
at somebody.
like the people are like, like look at that, and then like they take their glasses off and they do something so they show that they're not blind.
Nah.
Tim, I could see you doing that,
Why
like
you-
pretending you're
Whoa,
blind, just
whoa.
sitting down, just fucking deep throating an ice cream, and then you take your glasses
I
off.
wouldn't
Like,
pretend to be blind. I
Excuse
don't make
me.
fun of. I think the worst
Wow.
part about that is I would have to pretend to be blind. That's fucked up. I wouldn't do that.
That's the fucked up part here.
Yeah.
Alright.
you don't mind deep throating an ice cream cone in front of
Actually,
everyone in
probably not. I
public?
don't like cold things that much.
That's a weird non-fetish.
What?
You don't like cold things? Like I feel like I never heard that.
I don't like
before.
being
You don't
cold.
like ice cream?
I think milkshakes are better. Ice cream's fine, I guess. I gotta be in the mood for ice cream.
Yeah, true. I'm not a very big sweets person.
See?
Are you just scared of brain freezes?
I don't like brain freezes. But like, you know what it
Scared of
is?
brain
Is that
freezes.
hear me out.
He has a fear of
I-
brain freezes.
I believe in speed and efficiency, and you can't drink cold things that fast. Because then you're gonna get the brain freeze. So I'd rather just,
Why can't you sip it like fine wine or something?
Speed and efficient. Why are you trying to chug like a milkshake or something? Just drink it
Yeah.
normally.
It's not a race.
I normally finish a milkshake pretty quick. But like,
What?
I don't know. I don't like with like slushies and stuff like that aren't always my favorite.
Are you
'cause
a
they get-
fast eater?
I can be.
You devoured that breakfast sandwich
I feel like
He
did.
doesn't finish
Tim-
his shit.
at brunch.
I do sometimes. It depends on what it is.
You don't finish your food.
Martine gets mad because when I eat my burger, the top bun always looks like I didn't eat the middle of my burger, but I'll finish like half of it, but really the top bun, like I didn't always eat half of the top part. So
Sometimes
It
it
looks
looks like
weird.
you just chewed around the edges and the sides of it.
But if you look on the inside of it though, like you can see like, oh, he ate half the burger.
Why would
but
you
if you
eat
look
it
at the
like
top,
this then? Like that's
I
not
don't
a
know what to tell
burger,
you.
dude. You're eating a burger like sideways, like slanted.
No. What do you mean by slanted, Marty?
You're eating a burger slanted.
You're eating a burger like if you had an underbite, like your fucking bottom tooth is fucking.
Yo, you want to
Scraping
fight?
at the bottom.
If y'all want to fight,
Yeah, like
just
it's
say
like
that.
this. I don't know how to explain it. Like.
I'm sorry, I'm not a fucking meat muncher like y'all over here. I'm not just
Tim, you're the
devouring
meat
everything.
muncher.
Don't
You
hate
can't
us
eat the
because we know
bread.
how to eat a hamburger. Like,
Yeah.
Yo,
fuck.
you got me fucked up. We're gonna fight.
Wild.
Tim doesn't know how to eat.
You don't know how to eat.
I definitely know how to eat.
Tim,
What?
I don't. Are you afraid like you're not gonna have another meal? Like, is that what you
No.
you eat really fast?
What do you mean by that? No, I'm not afraid of that.
Like you're very
No, I'm
skinny.
not-
I feel like
What do you mean? I've put on weight.
you're very tiny, and I feel like
That's
you eat like
crazy.
you don't know when your next meal is. So you're like, oh, milkshake
What do
have
you
to
mean?
fucking
No, I just
burger
eat
have
things
to fucking.
fast. That's not why. That's crazy. I'm being slendered. Actually, no. I think from the time I've met y'all, I've only put on like 10 to 15 pounds.
Besides
You were
your beard.
skinnier?
What?
All the
You
way
were
to his beard.
skinnier?
Yeah, I used to weigh like 110, 108 to 110, and now I weigh 120 to 125 range, depending on how much I'm eating at the time for like that week or so.
Okay, you guys, which one do you think weighs more? Because Tim and I are like the same weight, but I've been modified. Do you think my boobs weigh more or his beard? Because I feel like if I took my
Yo, there's
boobs
no
off
way.
and he took his beard off, we'd be the same weight still.
There's no
Oh my
way.
God.
There's
Yeah.
no way. I could shave and
We're
it
the
would
same.
only
How are
take
we the
off
same
like
weight?
0.1.
We are built so different, and I'm
There's
like
no
123,
fucking way that's
125
even
or something,
comparable.
I think.
My
Unless
I need
Tim
to
has
hair
a
doesn't weigh
beard,
that.
bird's nest in his beard.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has living creatures in there.
No, I
You think
don't.
that's a beard? That's a bunch of spiders. Like,
Yo,
what the fuck?
I will shave. I will weigh myself before and after a haircut and still weigh like relatively similar.
And shave.
There's, yeah, there's no way. You think that it's comparable to my
Tim,
beard?
if stand up on camera right now, and I'll stand up, and we are. I look like I weigh more than you, for
No, you
real.
don't.
Yeah,
I don't. What do you mean?
I fucking. Let me see your stomach. Let me see your stomach.
What do you mean? You want me to like?
Oh yeah, no, I definitely look like I weigh more than you, bro.
That's freaking
If we weigh
crazy.
the same, ain't no way. Ain't no way. We need to stand on the same scale.
I weigh like 120 to 125. What do you mean?
That's how much I weigh.
But I'm like all like. What do you mean? It's all muscle. Bah, I'm joking.
I don't know.
What do you mean? I will weigh myself. There's no way.
All right.
Wait,
we'll
is that
see.
your goal
We'll-
weight?
we'll
Is
go
that
on
what you want to
TC.
be?
Who?
Tim?
No.
What do you want to be?
Okay, this is my goal. I want to hit 130 to 140 by the end of this year, then 160 by the end of next, and then drop back down to 140 the year after that.
You're gonna be a strong twink.
Yeah, I'm not a twink. God damn it.
It's okay.
Oh my
it's okay,
God.
Tim. It's okay. Just as soon as you accept it, it'll just be easier.
I'm not a twink.
You are a twink.
No,
You are.
this is slander.
Tim.
I don't participate in twink activities.
You sure you don't participate in twink activities, but you are in. the
You
definition.
literally said in chat on my stream, you were like, I pull men.
Oh, there we
Men
go.
love
That's
me.
not a twink activity. Pulling men doesn't make you a twink.
It's not straight activity. Oh wait, yeah, it is.
It can be as long as I'm not. As long as I don't have relations with the man, it's still straight. That's how that
League
works.
is twink activity.
No.
League is not twink activity.
That's not true.
League is not twink activity. Have you seen Tyler Wynn? That man's not a
Tyler
twink.
Wink
That
is not a twink.
and Dante's isn't a twink either. Who else isn't a twink that plays League?
He's like borderline though.
Dante's? No.
Yeah.
I
Is
think
twink activity Overwatch?
if you want to call somebody a twink for playing League, it has to be sneaky.
Yes. Well, not
Sneaky's a
just for
twink.
playing League, but
Well, no,
Sneaky
Sneaky-
also
Sneaky's just
dresses
a
as
twink.
like women, or as like in like cross-dressing clothes. Yes.
Yeah, he
Well,
does cosplays.
He's like a twink on purpose though.
Yeah.
Like, he
Yes.
does it purposefully for his Patreon.
He gets money for
Tim
it.
is just
He didn't-
naturally a twink.
I'm not naturally a twink.
He doesn't do it on purpose. It's just natural.
No. What is
It's
this
not what
slander?
the user likes. It's
You know what,
likes.
Hims? This is it. We're having a competition at TwitchCon. We're gonna whip out the scale. We're gonna see who weighs more, and
Yeah.
then we're gonna see if you drop me on my fucking head again. at
And then we'll take
TwitchCon.
the same amount of pre-workout and see who handles better. First one to have a
Handles
heart
what?
attack wins. No, I was kidding.
There's no
Winner
way.
wins.
I take pre-workout on like an almost daily basis. There's no way you would ever be able to take the same amount.
I drink coffee almost every day.
That's not the same thing. Pre-workout has
It's
more than just
caffeine.
coffee. It's more than just caffeine. The issue with the illegal pre-workouts isn't the caffeine, it's the other stuff that they put in that shit. Along with illegal pre-workouts, I'll get one that has like 700 milligrams of caffeine if you want.
I don't know. We shall see.
All right, bet we're having a competition. I'm gonna squat somebody of comparable size to you and not drop them.
You
Marty,
could
let me
squat me.
No,
What?
Why not?
I don't know. It would feel weird. Marty, let me squat you instead.
Why?
I think I can do it.
Why can't
No.
you squat me? Because you
I know.
can't.
Can you squat me?
I can squat you. Hamps, you literally. I can squat Decky.
Can you
Decky,
squat
wait,
me?
I
You're
can
like,
squat
what,
you. You're one
Yes.
something. I could squat. Probably one.
Yeah,
Me?
one something.
Decky's like 150s if I had to guess.
I'm like 155.
See, I'm a pretty good number.
I was way off.
I
I
could
was
squat
at
that.
130. I don't know.
If I think I can squat Decky's weight with confidence.
Hmm.
You can squat me if you want. I don't care.
See, fine, Hams. I'll squat you and then I'll
Don't
squat
drop me.
Decky just to assert dominance. Yeah, I won't drop
Decky,
you like
did
Hams dropped me
Tim
on the streets.
did Tim ever replace your beach chair?
I gave him
Oh,
money.
the when they
It was that cash.
Yeah,
I left
they
the
gave
20
me
though.
they gave me cash
Hey.
compensation for it.
Can
Yeah.
you tell us what happened? Can you tell the people who are listening who don't know what I'm talking about?
A 7-Eleven parking lot incident.
The what's the move incident?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ever end up at a parking lot at 4 a.m.?
A specific 7-Eleven parking lot, the only parking lot in Los Angeles that has no alcohol.
No
selling there.
alcohol.
That was the craziest thing. 7-Eleven with no booze.
That is
So
insane.
Decky's car was right there. We all parked, and he's like, "Oh, a lawn chair and a beach chair and Decky's car. Let me pull it out and sit on it." And Tim sat on it, and then someone
Whoa,
else
that's
saw
not what
Tim.
happened. No.
That was David.
David was at the bottom. David was the bottom of the group.
Oh, you were the top.
Yeah.
I
For
was
once.
the last straw.
I was the top for all the men.
He was the
I
last
topped
straw.
all the men.
You were so you broke the chair.
Yeah. So yeah, Decky gave the. I think Decky said that David could use the chair, and David sat on it, and I think one more person, and then who? Pandas definitely sat on them, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah,
it
it
was
was
him.
All the
Pandas.
guys sat. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you sat on it, and it just went, and it just
Yeah.
died. R.I.P. that chair.
But then afterwards, I was
Oopsie.
playing with it. I was trying to like balance on it in the parking lot.
Playing with it. Hey yo,
Yeah, he was playing with
it's
it.
completely sober.
Mm.
No, I'm joking.
Yo, hear me out.
You
I have
play with
like I don't know. I always have to be playing with things, sort of. That's like I don't
Huh?
know.
You need a fidget toy?
Probably.
Twunk activity.
What the fuck is a twunk? What is a
A twink that twinked.
What the
Your
fuck?
past
is that?
tense twink.
I'm looking up what a twunk is. There's no way.
It's the past tense of a
Okay.
twink.
What
Twinked.
is
You
a
twonked.
twunk?
Yeah. Tim twinked at TwitchCon 2020.
Hey, a homosexual term used to describe a young man, usually between 18 and 25, that has the face of a twink and the physique of a hunk.
Twitch.
Oh,
That's
so it's
the
a
vlog
hunk
title.
twink.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be you. That's gonna be
Tim's
you
gonna be a
when
twink.
you're
I'm not a
160.
twink.
You are.
When you're
No, I'm not.
160 pounds,
Isn't
you're
one
gonna
of
be
your
a twink.
tags in your stream Twink?
I think it's like femboy enjoyer
You're also
or
twink.
twink enjoyer. Let me look. I can tell you right now. It's twink enjoyer. Twinks are us. Femboy enjoyer. Femboy enthusiast. Oh, I do have femboy in there. Okay.
Can twinks indulge in other twinks?
Twinks indulge in other twinks is crazy. Wait, I had that.
Have you
I
guys
had
seen
that-
twink on twink activities?
That's crazy. I had that one dude that came into chat and I was like, "Oh, I'm a twink," and like he just came in there, so I was talking about being a twink.
Because
It
you have
was
those
like-
tags.
It was like Diet Woomy, and then I think Hams was there. It was Diet Woomy, and then what was it? Hams, you were there the other day. I thought that this dude was a bot, but then I don't
Yeah.
know if it was a bot or just a mega troll. But he was talking about like Schmeating his meat in chat nonstop.
That fool was
And
funny.
but he was like, "I'm gonna jerk off later and think about you," and I was like, "I don't know how I feel about this."
No, he was saying other funny stuff before that.
Yes.
You just out of context, out of context.
He did say
I
some
can't
funny
remember what he
things,
was
but
saying.
one of the
Yeah.
things he said was like, "I'm gonna jerk off later to like this, but I'm gonna be thinking about you," and I was like, "I don't know how I feel about this right now." It's the
Yeah.
craziest foreplay ever.
You don't like being
Wait.
thought about?
By a dude? Probably not.
If you know that person, that's one thing. But if they're like a complete stranger, you're like, okay.
Wait, what do you mean? If you know that person, it's one thing.
Well, you know if they're
wait a second.
joking.
Well, yeah. Like,
You
what
know-
if Decky's like gonna masturbate to you later?
You know them. You know if
Oh.
they're joking though. But if they're a
Martin,
stranger, you're like, oh my god, this guy's serious.
Martin, I'm gonna think about you later. By the way.
Well, sure. When?
Probably tonight between the hours of like 9 and 10 p.m.
That's your whack time?
No,
Oh, what are you gonna be doing?
I don't know. I'm just be thinking about you. I don't
Playing
know.
League.
Why would you be? Why would you be thinking?
Yeah, I'm gonna be playing League thinking about you.
Why would you be playing League thinking about me at 9 between the hours of 9 and 10 p.m.?
I don't know.
That's such a weird time to be
Wait.
thinking about me.
Speaking of nerd activities, I want to ask Hams a question about it's like a two-part. Like, so you're into Magic's Gathering, and then you're also like mildly into or want to get into D&D a
You're
bit.
into Magic?
What got you like
Yes.
into that sort of shit, or like what made you like interested in like that sort of? Because that's like I feel like Magic and D&D are like mega nerdy shit. Like that's on like the far scale.
Yeah. So I had lived when I moved to the East Coast, I lived with my brother for like 6 months, and he was into Magic and like told me about it and was like, "Oh, like let's get you a set of cards." And where he lived, it was kind of like secluded slash like a little bit rural, where it's like things are far away from each other. Like the nearest like Magic the Gathering thing was kind of like an hour away. So he wanted me to learn so we could play each other. And at first I was like, oh, I'm not really trying to do all that. Like, I was in high school, so I was like, I have my school studies to worry about. And yeah, no, we got my own set of cards. I wish I could like remember more about it, but he has my deck at his house on the East Coast. Um but I got like the sleeves that were pink. I got like a pink mat. My dice were pink. Like I did everything pink. I love
Wait,
pink.
Magic uses
And
dice?
yeah, I think so. I think
Oh
so.
shit, I didn't know this.
Pretty sure. I'm
I believe you. I
pretty
just didn't know.
sure. If not, then I have horrible memory. But I'm like 50-50. I think you have dice. I don't
In
know.
D&D, you definitely have dice,
Um
but I don't know
Yeah.
about Magic.
yeah. So whatever. I just remember like having a lot of pink in front of me. But yeah, it was cool. I wish I can remember more to tell about it. But my deck was like all they weren't like bunnies or like I think they were like trolls or gnomes or something like a little character or
Yeah.
something like my cards were all based around that. I don't know. And I really did get into it. I really liked it. And I was like, oh, like we should go to one of those things and like, like I would love to be around like and see more than just my brother's cards and my cards, like I wanted to go to an event or whatever, but we just got busy and like he had a whole kid and like my niece and stuff like that. And we just like couldn't go and it was far and like all this stuff. But I do want to like play it. I feel like I'd lose all my viewership because that is not what they're into and stuff like that. But on my own time one day when I have like time, I do want to like refresh in my memory and like, maybe play it online or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
But D&D, I know a few friends of mine that play it like IRL, like the actual IRL. And then my one friend, he had played it on stream a few times. And it looked very confusing. But a lot of people say like, oh, it's kind of like easy to pick up. It's not too crazy. And so I mean, who doesn't like easy? So
Yeah.
I was like, oh, like it seems interesting, you know? So I would love to learn D&D, but yeah.
Yeah.
I get home and I'm like, I want to play Fortnite. So
Bruh.
I only have so much free time in the day too. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah. I'd want to
I
like
know that
spend
we're
a whole
setting up
day.
the girls' night sesh for whenever
Yeah.
everybody's available.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like a Google Chrome thing. You don't have to download anything. Like it's not.
No,
Like,
it's like you make an account on like for playing online. Like you just make an account on 2 different websites, and you when we do it, it'll be like one of the websites we're gonna use just like see where your characters are and like have a map and everything, and the other one's gonna be where you keep track of your character sheet after you make a character.
Mm.
It's honestly really simple, especially because the website just lets you like click a button and it'll roll the dice for you whenever you have to make a roll. It's pretty simple. You just pretty much like
Are there a
say
lot of
what you want to
viewers
do. And everything.
on both of those? Magic / D&D. Do you know?
D&D, it varies. It heavily varies because D&D. Let's look at it right now. I'm looking at Dragons. Dungeons and Dragons.
Please.
If it's because there's these people that play Dungeons and Dragons called what are they fucking called? Oh my god, I can't remember their name.
Like
Roll
famous
20?
streamers?
Yeah, no, it's called like Roll 20 or something like that, or Critical Hit, Critical Roll, Critical something. I can't remember now off the top of my head. But they have like when they stream, the D&D category has like 20,000 viewers. When they don't stream, it has maybe like 1K ish around there.
Oh
So, yeah.
wow.
Let me see right now. Right now it has 2.8K. It's like a relatively, but like at nighttime when like nobody's really on playing, because like D&D is one of those things like you need your whole group on. It'll either be
Yeah.
like all Australian people playing or like random people at like demon hours, and it's probably only got like 500 viewers, something like that.
Oh wow.
So I guess right now would probably be like the peak time to play if you're gonna play like a D&D stream type of thing.
That's cool.
It's fun. I know that Marty's gonna be there for the girls' night. I like how we call it a girls' night, but me and fucking Martina are gonna
Let's
be there for it.
go.
But me and him are gonna make a female character, so technically it will still be a girls' night.
We are?
So
I don't
wait,
know.
is it like anyone can play like teams wise? Is it as long as it's even, or is it like only it's always
It's
4 and 4?
everybody's
Or
on the
like
same team. You're all like think of it
Oh.
like if you're in a movie and we're all part of the main cast going through the
Oh.
story.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it'll be like me, like let's say it was me, you, Decky, and Martine. It'd be like, like you know, like the start of like a fucking movie, like one of those fancy movies. Like we all show up at a bar and we're like, we got to do whatever the fucking job is, and we start an adventure type of thing.
We start a bar
Cooking
fight.
Mama. We all
Yeah.
gotta.
You can start a bar fight if you want. Like you just role play whatever you want to do. You'd be like, oh, I want to do this, and like the DM will be like, okay, roll this or like speak this. Like it'll be like him playing the character for you to interact with.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the DM is the one that like basically orchestrates
Controls
the
that.
whole
Yeah.
movie.
He's like the storyteller, and you're going into his story and like doing whatever it is and setting how the plots can actually go out. Yeah, I know that. I think Puma was also kind of like confused in that sense. He thought it was like we're fighting each other type thing. It's like nah, we're all working
Yeah.
together. I mean, you can try to fuck your team over if you really want, but that's gonna make the other people upset.
Oh
I
god.
guess type of thing.
Yeah, I don't know anything about D&D.
Yeah,
All right.
but it is really easy to pick up. Wait,
It
we're
is.
getting late on time, right?
We're getting late, yeah. So
Wait, we need our Florida news.
before while you do that, we're also
Oh, no,
gonna.
Decky has it.
Oh, Decky has it.
Would I have it?
It's
Are
your.
you- are we- oh,
It's
shit.
yours, isn't it? Yours.
Florida
the,
news.
While we pull that up, we're also gonna open up the chat for questions. If anybody wants to ask anything to Hams, to us, about the pod, like we're also opening
Q&A
that up. We'll read the
segment.
chat and like see if anybody wants to say anything. But before we do that, Florida news. We do a
There's a
segment
lot
at
of
the very
there's a
end.
lot of news articles that I posted. Do you want to talk about the guy who faked his death or the double
think-
lightning fatality?
Death guy.
I don't. Wait, but there's also the guy that threw an alligator through a fucking thing.
Yeah, that's the
Wait,
Florida
what?
news.
Yeah,
So
this
some
one's
guy
actually-
pulled up to a drive-through. I think it was like a Wendy's or something. Florida, obviously. Yeah, Wendy's drive-through. I think he ordered something and he just picked up an alligator he had, a 3.5-foot alligator. He chucked it through the window of a Wendy's drive-through.
Oh my gosh.
If that is the most Florida thing you've ever heard of.
What?
This was a few years ago, but like he obviously got prison time for it.
He was
Oh
released
my
on a $6,000 bond initially. What the fuck? But yeah,
Yeah.
on God though, if I'm working fast food and somebody throws an alligator through the window, if that thing doesn't land on me, I'm jumping through that window and we're fighting to the death. At that point, there's no way.
For real.
That's attempted murder if you throw an alligator at me.
Pretty much, yeah.
Deadass.
He was charged with illegally possessing an alligator and petty theft. Wait, did he steal something?
How do you legally possess an alligator? Like, what's the difference?
Well, I mean, I don't think you legally possess one because they're not legal in any state, right? To possess it as a fucking pet.
Nerf.
There's no way you could just have that as a pet legally.
No, definitely not. This guy looks like a fucking doof.
I think, what is him?
Yeah, he's goofy
Humble
looking.
said, Hams, I think if viewers leave because you decided to switch to an entirely different genre of games, that's not a true support of your community. Just my 2 cents. I'll always be here for the homies.
Oh,
I don't know.
really humble.
I feel like
sweet.
that's.
I feel like it'd be boring to watch, but people would tab up. But I don't know.
I think that not humble, but like people always say like, "Oh, I'll support you no matter what." But like whenever like content creators or YouTubers always try to like do something new, their viewership always fucking tanks. Like if you're like a
Yeah.
league streamer, or a league YouTuber, and you play something else, it fucking tanks. Same things happens like the Tarkov ones that I watch. It'll be like somebody like you'll see with like 5-10K viewers, like whatever, and like they're playing a different game, it drops to like 700, and like holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's always sad to like see that, where it's like somebody just wants to branch out, try something new, and it's like they get fucked for it.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they don't want to play the same game. Like they want to play something else.
Yeah. I think everybody has like a game that they love, but if you play the same game every single day nonstop like that, like you're gonna want to try something new.
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like then you get people from that community too. So
Yeah, it just takes time to like regrow, but like that initial
Yeah.
drop is always fucking brutal.
yeah.
For sure.
But yeah.
Do you think you're gonna get bored of Fortnite, Ham?
I thought I'd never get bored of DBD, but they changed so much about it, like in a negative way. Like I don't know. I think Fortnite is good about like listening to people, and they're always updating it. Like there's always they're always rotating things or like adding things or taking away guns and refreshing the guns. Like it's not always the same guns. Like it's not always same characters. Like I think Fortnite's really good about that. Like that's like one of their strongest traits. And someone I was talking to yesterday, they were like, "Oh yeah, I like Apex more than Fortnite, but they're like one thing Fortnite does have over like all other games, like is they're always updating and like always like refreshing the game. Whereas like he's like you could play other games and like they release the game and that's it. They don't touch it after that. Like they just don't care, like the creators or whatever it's called. And I'm like, yeah, I do like Fortnite for that. Like it's always something new. It's always a new map. It's always something. It's always something. So I don't know. I don't know if I'll get tired. I hope I don't. I mean, I do think there will be a time where I'm like, okay, I want to play Fortnite and something else. Not just like right now in my free time. I'm like, oh, I just want to play Fortnite. So I don't know.
We have
Fortnite.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was Fortnite definitely does change a lot. I mean, I think one of like in a bad way, I think one of the worst seasons was that prehistoric one where it's just like you have like a prehistoric version of the gun, and then later in the game you can upgrade it to like a better version. I think that was like way too much for me. That was like when they introduced like the hogs in the game and like the animals that you could ride. So I was just like, oh my god, this is so different from like early Fortnite, because
Yeah.
early Fortnite is when I
Big
had the
change.
most fun. It changed so much. Like now there's like biomes, there's like a snow part of the map, and then there's like a desert area. And like like way back in the day, to sound old in Fortnite, it was just like the whole map was green. Sometimes there was like a hilly area, sometimes there's like a mountain, and then the rest is just houses. So, but now it's
Yeah.
just like there's so much to it. It's just like,
Yeah.
what is this map now?
Yep.
I know. Coming from like an OG like you versus like me, like this is all I know of Fortnite, and then like what you know of Fortnite is like different from how it is now. So I think it's cool.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. So hearing your input, like I didn't know the map was like that before. So I'm like,
That
wow, that's
original
crazy.
Fortnite map was so basic.
It was so basic. It was just grass everywhere.
Yeah. It was just different versions of towns and like the different houses and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
That and like
it's
you couldn't
two
like
different
revive
worlds.
anybody, so if you died, you were just watching your
Mhm.
friends till they were
Yeah, that wasn't a thing. Reviving
That's
wasn't
crazy.
a
Oh
thing.
yeah, reviving was not.
that
a thing.
was but I
They
think
stole that
most
from
battle
Apex,
royales
right?
they didn't have that.
Yeah.
Yeah, when
Stole
Apex
from
added it,
Apex.
that's when they added it. But like fucking PUBG
Mm.
didn't have reviving for shit either. So like
PUBG
you
still
died,
doesn't
that
have
was it.
reviving.
Still
Well, yeah,
don't.
PUBG still doesn't. But
Which
like
is really dumb.
I feel like
Whatever.
battle royales back then didn't have it, and it was like adding reviving makes the game way better. And I don't know why PUBG hasn't added that, but like,
Yeah.
like you like, let's say you die like 1 minute in, you're gonna watch your friend play for like 20 minutes, bored out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
At least give him like a chance. Let me see.
But
what
like that,
friends
that's
do.
like an example of like a good update that's just like beneficial for everybody. But then Fortnite does have the thing where they update constantly, like every week with new guns, new areas of the map. So I think that's why people keep playing, and you got to stay fresh to have people
Yeah.
keep playing your game.
Real quick. I'm gonna read. Joey said, if you could get a sponsor that reflects your stream/community, what would it be?
Oh, we've talked about this.
We did
We've
talk
talked
about
about
this.
ours, yeah.
Hims,
What
would
was
you
your
pick?
guys's?
For the
in
question
Well,
for
short?
what
him,
would you guys pick?
Oh
Give
wait, we're
Hims a
talking about
second
our
to think
individual
about
streams, or we're talking about like
Let-
our podcast?
Let's do individual and then we'll say the podcast.
Oh, okay.
Because
Yeah, your
mine
individual
won't
stream.
change. Mine won't change the same for the podcast or individual.
Pre-workout?
No, I want to be sponsored by Adam and Eve.
Lube?
yeah,
Well, it's a whole sex store. I want to be sponsored by everything from them. Hear me
he's
out.
gonna
Oh
test products
my
live on stream.
God.
We did that last week, or we did that a couple weeks ago in Texas.
Live product review
We
segment.
did. Yo, that still
Bruh.
made my. I shouldn't have drank that last lube. That made my stomach hurt. It really did.
Oh yeah, you're like my tummy
Oh,
hurt.
God.
That was funny.
If I couldn't get Adam and Eve, it definitely would be some sort of like gym related thing. Probably like a pre-workout brand like Gorilla Mode or Mind. But first choice is definitely Adam and Eve. I think that would be fucking hilarious.
I
I
would
can
like to
run
get
with it.
sponsored by like audio products or something. That'd be sick.
How would that reflect your community, though?
Oh, I don't
Reflects you
know.
and your community.
Oh, that's
Well,
different.
Marty has his music technically when
My
he has
what?
his your piano, your
Oh,
keyboard. You fuck.
I guess, but that's not. I mean, I just play shooters.
That's true. What about you, Decky?
I don't care who sponsor me. I'll promote
Nothing
anything you want
Wait.
if I get paid for it.
Martine, you should
Oh
get
my
sponsored
God.
by like Displate. You
That'd
love
be
those
sick
shit.
if I could get sponsored.
Yeah,
by
see
different
there,
brands.
boom. Displates would be good for
yeah.
you.
Yeah, I don't have
Posters,
them up,
yeah.
but I have them ready to be hanging up. I just haven't done it.
Honestly, I don't know. They would mess with me a lot and be like, "Oh, truly sponsor when?" Because
Bruh.
I've retired, but I did a lot of drunk streams in my
Oh, I know.
career.
Oh, I know.
That's crazy. Drunk
One
stream
thing
one.
that Tim said that like will stick with me forever. He's like, "Bro, I always want to be at the karaoke streams because he's like, I don't think they start off that way," and I'm like, they don't. I don't know why that shit was so funny to me. I'll never forget. But
Yeah.
I don't know. Reflects like me and my community. I don't know. I don't think it would be like like a like a juice or whatever, like a powder or whatever. I don't think it would be that. I don't really like drink that. Like I would want something very true to like me or something. I don't know.
Ames wants to Sailor
Um,
Moon sponsor. Hear me out. For you can get like I don't know. What would be like a car? You can get like car parts or some shit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, but I don't know. I think Twitch is different than like my
Hear
car
me
life.
out. I
Like
don't know, but like you could like branch out into making your stream about it
something
too if
that
you wanted
would
to do that. I don't know.
something that I would sponsor
AutoZone.
me that would show up for me in my community. I don't know. I really don't know. That's actually a hard question. I really don't know. I can't even think.
If it wasn't obvious, also the podcast would be sponsored by Adam and Eve. The three boys agreed on it. That is our
Cool.
main. No, like that was like a legitimate conversation we had that we would want the podcast to be sponsored by Adam and Eve.
Yeah, like it'd be fucking hilarious.
That's our first choice. Like we would obviously take whatever if we ever got offered like a sponsorship.
Like
Probably, right?
Manscaped or like I think
Yeah,
another
or
one is-
Manscaped was our second choice.
Yeah,
Oh my
or
god.
Hims. You guys remember Hims?
Or Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Yeah, I keep seeing those on Twitter.
Yeah, yeah.
I would any of those. I just think it would be hilarious if we had to read like a serious advert. Do you think? Wait, how do you get sponsored by Rhino Pills?
Anyway, that's the end of the
What?
podcast. No,
How
we're
would I
not-
be able to?
We're
pull
not
that
doing
off?
that, Tim. We're not doing
Yes.
that. No,
Mar-
no. Anyway, I think that's all the time we have, guys.
Thanks for having me.
Yes, thanks for
I
joining
enjoyed
us
my
today.
time.
Let me ask
It
the
was really cool.
questions.
It was
What
a
the hell?
fun one.
Let me say it. Did you have a good time? Did you want to say anything? Before we go, actually, please let us know where we can find you. All your socials. Where can we find you?
On Twitch, it's ham_lit with 2 T's. Everything else, it's ham 2 underscores, so ham___LITT. I'm trying to work on having it all 1 underscore or like F the underscore. Like I just want it to be Hamlet, 1T maybe. I don't know. But not all platforms. Like one would be like, oh, it's available on Twitter, but not on Instagram. So I'm just like headache. But thank you. Yeah, ham underscore lit for Instagram, Twitter. I have a link tree in all my bios everywhere. And yeah, I had a wonderful time. Um, it was fun. And yeah, I will be tuning into your next podcast as a viewer.
Absolutely.
I'll be
Thank you so
watching.
much. And again, guys, we need 5 more followers to hit that 50. So if you haven't followed already, please do so. But yeah, we'll see you guys next week for our 9th episode.
Maybe.
And until then, be safe, make good choices, don't fall in. And yeah, you guys have a good one. Be safe. Bye.
Bye.
But